we're on session 52
I got you.
for Peacekeepers.
I got you. All right. Welcome on back, everybody, to some more Peacekeepers. So, last we had left off, you were chilling and vibing in the Nolden Tavern, discussing future ideas and plans. I'll just skip that whole part of the call because we'll just act like that didn't happen. But yeah,
She could have probably been informing us of they are still moving and seemingly are growing in size, because that was still new information we didn't have.
But yeah, you decided to return on back home. You didn't run into anything along the way. And yeah, that's about it. I don't think really anything all that important happened.
Pretty much in character-wise, we kind of both had Stitch catch up on events proper instead of just getting a TLDR version from Umbra, which was from a dog, and her kind of explaining the metamorphosis that has happened with her, seemingly of dormant power has now awakened. But
and Littlefoot tucked us all in.
Yes, there's also that. Kind of explaining the general.
The only people he tucked in was Rick and Flit. The process of tucking anybody else in.
Nope, because I was still up.
Pretty much explaining the current objective and what we're needing to do for going forward, and yeah, made it back here. Got here late and met up at the house to rest up and start the last bit of preparations that we can do before heading off to go face the doctor.
To our deaths.
Potentially.
Yes,
potentially.
I'll probably have to have Min to help me set that shit up.
Yeah, if needed for running that as well. I don't mind helping with running the two boys I made.
Yeah, I gotta like make 8 more people.
We might have some homework after this session for everyone else.
Oh no. I don't like homework.
Homework? Oh no.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm at home. Did we go right to bed?
We pretty much got here.
You got here. You went basically straight to bed.
Yeah, you
stopped Stitch from a long journey over.
You stopped Stitch from going to go visit the mayor at night, and you decided
that was fucking stupid.
I mean, look, she has a sense of duty to inform him of stuff, and
I know.
We also don't know how long it's going to take him to get shit we need. But you convinced her to stay, and before heading to bed, to braid her her hair.
That's what I decided. That was the excuse. Yep.
I think other than that, yeah, we pretty much did get rest for the night because there wasn't too much to do as everyone was still kind of tired, and I know Wex is still probably feeling the resurrection still.
Oh, probably 100%.
Yeah.
No, but Oz also just needed girl time. She's been around 4 men for 1 day, and she's done already.
Valid. So, yeah, pretty much outside of that, I think we did sleep for the night, so I guess we can click long rest. And I believe now, Wex, you're at -2 for everything that's rolled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Wex. Long rest button.
Just in case I have his charge shit. I don't really have a button for him, but I'll just gloss over Umbra. Okay, he's good.
Umbra. Is
We
he
don't
just
have a
chilling outside?
Yeah, he's chilling in the usual spot where Stitch was prior.
Yeah. Also, I probably showed Littlefoot and Rick to a bed in the house. I wouldn't just abandon them and be like, abandon for yourself.
One of the guest rooms, yeah.
A good host.
Fair. So, are we safe to assume it's kind of the early morning then,
Yeah,
Gobert?
it would be the time.
Say that one more time. It kind of came through a little muffled.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, it would be the early morning at this point in time.
Okay.
Let me fix the calendar.
Yeah,
Oh,
16th.
yeah.
The 16th
No,
of month.
17th. 17th.
Oh, yeah, it would be the 17th, because, yeah, we got to the next day. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
You're welcome.
And all of the counters for timing stuff has gone down a day. Which I made sure to do that last time. So Stitch probably very much enjoying not having to worry about putting on armor every morning.
Right? It's so nice.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What are you thinking about?
Hoping.
Hope resting has helped you a little bit, Wax.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better.
Yeah, he has less bags under his eyes.
Yeah, that is good. If I'm looking at the notes of my journal here, we have 3 more days before the commissions are properly finished, and I have 2 more until whatever my mother is intending to gift me is ready.
Oh, I kind of forgot about that, actually, that last part. I try not to think about your mum.
Can't really fault you there. So, I believe our current predicament is we should try to go inform the Lord of our current last recuperating period and acquiring of materials. Maybe ask him if he can help us acquiring the few scrolls we'll need for Rick and their metallic companion. And maybe help us acquire another scroll that could be of assistance.
Yes, because you are now officially at level 10, you now have the chance to roll very rare items.
Yay!
Hooray.
Cool.
A whopping 20%.
Hey! 20% is still 20%.
Yeah, I gotta get at least an 80 or above.
Okay, that's fine.
I believe we also might have need to go see if we can pawn off some of the excess magical objects we have picked up. Given I believe that everyone here is currently holding on to a lot of them, and we weren't exactly really able to sell them at the Gnomish City.
That is more than true.
Well,
Yeah, I have quite a bit to get rid of.
I believe the only problem is the more expensive things we have we might not be able to fully sell here. I don't think I can... I still don't believe I can sell the amulet I have. As I believe the last time I tried to offer it, it was a bit too high for what she could sell. So, that'll unfortunately have to stay in the pocket.
I mean, they're not super wealthy. They only have so much.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I'm saying in character, of can't trade everything we have, clearly.
I mean, they might be able to trade like items for items, but like, yeah.
Oh,
be
and
getting her.
oh wait, I only get that once a day.
I will be
I only
getting her
get that for
entire
now.
stock. So, because the Amulet of Planes, for what we agreed on its price was, yeah. I think we get more value if we can get closer to its full value.
Yeah, the only person you might be able to sell that to probably would be like maybe the bone merchant.
Literally.
Yeah, I
Can
kind of
we
wish
get
I
more
remembered.
years on our lives?
I kind of wish I remembered I had it then, because I would have traded it if I remembered I had it. Actually, no, I think we ran into him before we dealt the Naga stuff, so that's why it didn't come up. Because I think we got it after him. Yeah. Anyway. Well, what are we currently feeling? Do we want to trade our excess now and then report to the Lord and take care of what we can craft and make, or
I mean,
the opposite?
I personally would feel very bad about bothering him this early in the morning. So maybe go pawn some stuff off and then go talk to him.
That sounds fine by me. I would ask something of Rick, but we do not have him here, so I will just have that in the background for something to ask.
Okay, that's fine. I can take it to the magic shop.
Yeah.
Also, how are Seraph and Abby's graves looking? Because Oz, before we go, is
Yeah.
obviously checking on them.
Stitch would also like to.
Those
check
are her
up on them.
boys. Those are the homies.
They like okay,
Like the grave's not like dug up, nothing.
as far as you can tell. No.
No? Okay. I also, on the way to the magic shop, want to go check on Reginald and Amber's graves. Just saying.
I mean, fair.
She's gonna be respectful and leave flowers, but she just has to check on them.
Okay. No problem.
How are their graves looking?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
I don't know!
Wait,
I want to make sure they're
Wait,
not
look,
getting
giraffe.
resurrected!
Why do they look like giraffe? No.
I want to make sure they're not
You
resurrected!
take over now.
You're the GM. You now have the controls. You
That
are
is
the
the
captain
worst
now.
decision anybody. That is the worst decision anybody could ever make in their entire life. Is letting me be in charge.
Well, presumably then the graves look okay.
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay.
Okay. I was really worried, actually.
I'm just no, don't worry. I'm just
No, I know.
Yeah.
I worry. Because those are the hubby's friends, and I feel bad.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, I would like just shove the GM responsibility on somebody.
Oh god, no, like I said, if that would be the case, everyone, real dice. Not using this online bullshit no more.
Everybody has to show their real dice rolling.
Everyone has to show their real dice.
But the virtual dice, Giraffe, the virtual dice, you wouldn't be able to change them like constantly every time.
I have dice for Osmira. You act like I don't have like a 25 sets of dice in my room.
I know you do, but still.
I have sets specifically for Oz. I don't get to use dice for Oz, but I have them.
Dice specifically for Oz. Okay.
I do.
Alright,
I have a dice
anyway.
with my name on it and everything.
What are you guys doing? Where are you guys going? Who are you talking to?
Magic shop
Okay.
Yeah.
is what it sounds like. We're going to Cinnamon's.
Yeah, gonna go.
Cinnamon?
Cinnabon.
Cinnamon.
Isn't that the magic shop lady?
I do not know. I do not ever note it down with names, so shrug.
Wait, hold on. No, wait. I could have sworn. She's gotta be the Matter Shop lady, I'm telling you. If I'm right, we got to use real dice today.
You're not anywhere close.
No? It's not? Is she the potion lady then?
No, like, she is the artificer, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
There's Broly.
Maybe, man.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to wait till very much later. My aunt showed up way too friggin' late for me to make it back.
Let's see if I can fit everybody in this small place.
Here, I'll go up to the counter. How's that? I'll hide over there so you can fit them everywhere.
Does somebody want to tell me what the hell's been going on since I just
John?
moved?
Literally not much. We walked to the magic shop. That's it, and we said good morning to each other.
Yeah, pretty much just kind of caught up on what ideas-wise, what we're doing for plans, kind of discussed on what our current plan of action is, and that's pretty much
I
it.
miss Tick.
Yeah.
I know you miss your child, but they're literally just an hour away.
I know, no, more than an hour away. They're with the court.
Yeah, and they're safe.
I miss her.
I'm sure you do.
Well, hell there.
Yeah, well,
Welcome back. You here to... what you here for? Here to buy, here to sell, here to
Here to sell, mainly.
Here to sell. We've
put in more requests, because I'm still kind of working on your other stuff.
No, we're well
no,
aware.
it's understandable. We tried to gather some funding and tried to sell off at the Gnomish City, but unfortunately they're a bit strapped right now for having to gear who they can, and they're still dealing with the broad of the front of abominations assaulting their walls. So
Yeah,
we weren't able to sell anything there.
most of the cities over here are kind of a little bit cut off because of all that's going on in that Dwarven city.
Hmm.
She has Hero's Breakfast. I don't know if that's the same. Oh no, it's Hero's Feast. Never mind.
Yeah.
Love that. My brain's working today.
But yeah, I can't help you.
Well, we have a good bit of excess and a lot of, in particular, uncommon items that might be of interest for you to be able to add to your wares.
Well, alright. I guess I can take a look at them and see what I can offer.
Flint, I believe you currently are holding the bag that you had purchased with all of the things you had gained from the merchant. Avik.
Flint, the snapping in front of his face again.
Hey, pay attention.
You've got the bag of a ton of uncommons.
Yes, I do.
So, 'tis opportunity if you want to sell and some of those and work with that, because
No, I plan to. No, not Aminon's fucking sheet. Pull out Flint's.
let's
I have
see.
stuff to sell, so can we just sell as we go? Is that okay?
Let's see.
'Cause I
Good.
don't think I'm gonna be able. I can't use those because they're too new.
So this is a rare, so this will be at least 2,000. Okay, prices attached.
It says my beads of meditation would be free. I feel like that's wrong.
No, they don't say anything on attunement.
What?
Remember, for Griffin Saddlebag stuff, we're having to take it at face value of if the item mentions attunement, then it's attunement. If it says nothing on attunement, or if the effect is not powerful enough to deem it, then it is just something you can wear.
Oh shit! Wait, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Wait, never mind. I wasn't talking about that though when I said that. Never mind. I can use those. the gloves of mimicry, but I think I need to attune. Oh no, I don't need to attune to those. Scratch that.
Okay, so if she's able to, I've got currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 uncommons and 2 other rares I plan on selling.
Well, let me see how much money she has.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'll probably get more
Okay,
money
she's
off of
got
your
a
stuff.
pretty good chunk of coin here.
I mean, if need be, we can do some funny shenagling of money trading. Honestly, since I don't have this, I think I kind of want to buy this for Stitch.
So let's see. She has like 85 copper, 94 silver, 97 gold, and 87 platinum. So like not a ton, but she's got, you know, some.
She's got a chunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and buy this for Stitch. This that's nice.
What do you do?
I bought her tattoo of superior speed.
Look at we can be Speedy Boys together.
Mm-hmm. Because that is a tattoo I do not have. So that should give her a little bit more to play with. Because that was...
Yeah.
she got 19 plat from me and 5 gold for it.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not showing up in chat weirdly. For Z purchasing.
Yeah, that is weird.
Oh, that
Usually it
would be-
shows up.
If you're invisible, do you get advantage on melee?
Yes.
Yes. Only that didn't take an action. Well, she's closed.
Closed up shop.
Closed up shop for the day.
So,
We came to. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we came too early.
You bought one thing, get out!
Yep, that's all I got. Bye. Yeah.
What does this do? That's too much of a gamble.
Alright, so how much did you pay her?
19 plat and 5 gold to make up the difference. Because I think, or sorry, 19 plat and like 10 gold because it was making up for 200.
Okay, hold on. 19? Okay.
Yeah.
And how much gold?
10.
Alright.
I just say I just only noticed the little mouse on her shoulder.
She's always
In
had
the
that.
I know, I just noticed it though.
So, alright, so what is it you want to sell her, first off? We'll just kind of start going down the line, I suppose.
And I know Avik has the most uncommon
Yeah.
to empty out.
Yeah.
I don't know. If
I
I sell
have
really
rare
any of this,
times.
most of the stuff I have is rare, so if I sell most of it, it's going to quickly empty stuff out. So, I mean, if we're wanting to free up space for stuff for the bag, Avik, I mean, you're more than free to start selling because you are going to probably be taking a lot of funding for making potions. So,
Mm.
You are not wrong in that assumption.
yeah. I mean, if we want to just do it for quick math's sake, if we're just selling it flat for flat value of each of the uncommons, I mean, pretty much would be like 500 back each. Goomba actually said, I am wanting to sell the Coatl Herald's Fang short sword, or maybe help offset a cost on something you all want, but also dinner is done, so I'm going to be switching my friend. All good, Goomba.
Mm-hmm.
That's something you all want. Gotcha. So he's willing to sell the sword or help with
Oh, I can.
trading to buy something else in cost.
I have a couple things I can sell too.
Yeah.
I have actually quite a bit I can sell. That manatee plushie though, that's staying on me.
So, up to you, Avik, on how much you're wanting to sell for value-wise.
Let's see. Well, first I have to re-click her thing because she closed up shop again.
Well,
Hmm?
Cobra was adjusting stuff.
Yeah.
I'm presuming. Yeah, it's showing the merchant is closed. Check back later.
Look at swore I opened it back up. There we go. Okay, should be good now.
Okay. Let's check. Okay. So I was planning to sell items.
So you could probably maybe buy 2 at the most right now.
You'll probably buy 2 at the most right now.
I mean, yeah, she only has like 1,000 gold on her.
Yeah. So, not too much we can sell. For
Okay,
whatever.
so will I be able to sell them for like 200? Or what's the price we have going for
So
uncommons again?
commons or uncommons, typically, like they can range to about 1,000 for their price value. So the assumption is cutting in half is 500 per.
Okay, well
I know
that's-
originally we had said for the ones we have that they are a bit rarer uncommons, though we've also changed our uncommon pool of stuff. So probably right now in the midst of it, it's like just for simplicity's sake, probably it's just safe to say that they're around like 500 per.
Okay, well, if we are selling them for around that range, then yeah, I'll go ahead and give her these 2. I'm also going to probably look into her actual inventory and see if there's anything that I think I could use.
I mean, if anything, we do have Rick, and he could maybe convert stuff with the items we have and maybe help in that regard. Because we could just give him the magic items to help convert down into stuff.
Alright.
And like as payment, we could give him some excess.
1,000 gold in for those 2 items.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
I might buy something off of her.
So I can't really set her coin amount with this new merchant sheet, sadly. So.
Fine with it, but don't think this one.
I'm gonna buy that. I don't want one Electrum for change.
No.
Nobody wants Electrum.
I just. Yeah.
The temporal amulet. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up. That's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, not sure. Maybe update.
Yeah, it's also not saying when we buy stuff.
Well, that's what he's meaning. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
Temporal amulet. Yeah, this magic item has 3 charges and regains all expended daily at dawn while wearing it. You can spend 1 charge as an action to end another creature's, or at the end of another creature's turn. You magically appear in the spot you were at the start of that creature's turn. Regain any hit points you lost during the turn, and any conditions or effects that have begun on your turn since the start of that creature's turn no longer affect you. I mean, yeah, it doesn't say it's attunement.
Basic first.
Yeah, because there's a reaction at the end of another creature's turn. You magically appear in the spot you were at the start of that creature's turn. Yeah, it is a reset button.
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't see that in her inventory, but okay.
It's near the bottom of the very first section in equipment. It's near the strong spirit mug.
I mean, I see the strong spirit mug, the ink, the gloves of mimicry. Huh. That is weird.
Not sure.
I don't see
In
that.
fairness, with how many module stuff we've enabled and disabled, we might have some relic things that are not fully here or there anymore.
Yeah.
Guys, I have a rock. She has a rock of detection. I'm so tempted.
I mean, yeah.
Hmm.
It was
We
technically
in her
have a little
shop,
history.
so I don't think she bought it.
Burn.
Oh, that would be so good if I didn't have to attune to it.
I actually see one item that I can attune to, and it would actually be very helpful.
I'm looking at that stash of angry fervor.
Let
Trevor?
me
Oh, Flash of Anger Fervor?
Yeah, it's a free barbarian rage, basically.
Yep, that lasts for 2 minutes.
Oh,
Actually, no,
That
that's
was
only for
so
regular
good.
barbarian. That's only for regular barbarians, but still.
is it?
Well, no, I'm talking about like the bonus effect to do it for 2 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just wanted a normal rage. That would have been so good for her.
I mean, would be useful. Yeah, for physical
It would be
hits.
so useful.
Okay,
Cosmetic
I'm
Rage, Falcon Punch.
so
Hey,
Okay, hopefully that helps.
oh, that is a 8,000 gold item. That is relatively very helpful.
what is it?
The
Temporal amulet.
yeah.
It's a shame I can't purchase it without expending our entire party fund.
Wax is at 4,300 gold.
Mm-hmm. And also dipping into my own. I will be getting the Savior's Cape because that is actually a very helpful one.
It's so useful. I just never used. I could never use it as
Keep in
soul.
mind, we could probably strike a deal of trade item value for item of equivalent value
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I have
So-
rare stuff. I don't know if she does rare stuff.
She mostly just had like I think she does have a few rare things, yeah.
She does in here. There's a few rares intermixed.
If we really want to do like trade for trade, I have a couple items that we could just say, "Hey, you want these 4 items?" If we get that,
Yeah, because technically it would still be a good deal on her part, because then she could sell it for like the values.
yeah, because I have that flame breather staff that I can't use. Oh no, wait, can I? I can, but I use my hands more than anything. And all it does is give me an extra 1d4. Or it makes me cast Burning Hand with the lowest DC possible. So, I mean, I could trade her that Flame Breather staff. I have a the Herald's Radiance. I have 2 Dragon Edge weapons too. get rid of. And Venom Bane armor to get rid of. don't know how
There's an
much they
item
all
on here
are.
we might want to pick up for Rick.
For Rick.
Yeah, because it would help. It would cover the one problem we have for Stiff. The Ring of Swimming we could give to Pipe, and Pipe would
You
have a swim
could.
speed now.
How much is it?
It's like 500 gold.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that one we could honestly just trade an uncommon for that.
I mean, I would rather trade for the amulet.
Fair. I'm just saying, like we have a ton of uncommons with Flint.
Yeah. If we want to just trade one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Okay, Kobold. If I gave you 5 items, could we get that temporal amulet?
I mean, if it's the 5 items are worth 8,000 gold pieces, sure.
It doesn't. They don't say the prices.
Okay, what flavor
Okay,
items are
so yeah, just go off
Okay.
of tier. If it's uncommon, it's 1,000. So trade back value is 500. It's just half of whatever it is. So uncommon,
Oh
1,000.
shit!
rare is 2,000, and very rare.
So-
very rare depends on the strength of item
I
because
don't
it can
have
be
any very rare.
very rare. Can be around from like 2,000 lowball, or if it's a very powerful or rare object, it can upball to like 1,030 or 10,000 to 30,000. That one varies.
So this doesn't say what it is. Oh no, it's uncommon.
And then
So hold on.
legendary.
Let
I don't
me-
think we've had the opportunity to sell one, so shrug.
I will do a little notes over here. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna add up to 8,000.
My weapon for trade is going to be 1,000, so if we need, then I can give 5,200 gold knight for the amulet if we're going that way.
I mean, if
Fair.
we really need it, because we could just pay 500 gold. So.
Yeah. The amulet's pretty good. The other item I'd say maybe for some of us to maybe have in the back pocket is those elemental gems.
500 for that.
Because some elemental gems
Yeah.
max could be pretty good, because then you have effectively backup spells that you can have concentration on that could do you some work. And even if you lose concentration, it's another body in the field that might cause some damage or pull
And
away
you said-
attention.
Rares are 2,000.
Low end or rares.
the
Sorry, yeah,
Dragon
rares.
weapon.
Yeah, rares are buy for 2,000, so cut in half. Generally, they trade back for about 1,000
Okay, so on.
without haggling, kind of thing.
And then what are you? Go to the edit button. I don't know what you are. Oh, you're also rare. Shit. So right now I have 3,500. Wait. Are you? You're common. So I have 4,000. I have half of it right here.
Okay.
Just in those 5 items. If there's
There,
anything
so-
else I can get rid of.
I mean, Wex is willing to help get it. It's just the only question I'd have is who would want to like hold on to it, because it is a you have to use a reaction thing for it.
I mean, I don't have a lot of reactions besides hit shit.
Your deflect missiles could be.
But that's I've used that
Valuable.
once.
I mean, it helped in this last fight we
But-
recently have.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. It kept you up.
Deflect missiles?
Yeah,
Yeah, it did.
it helped keep you up till the very end. Because if you hadn't done it the 2 times in that fight, granted,
Oh,
weren't
did
there
you
for it.
guys use it?
Yes, we used it because
Oh,
you would have gone down
Right
turns
over
sooner.
my head.
Yeah, if you we actually had to use it, and it actually like both times you did get to use it once yourself, and we used it once before you were there.
Oh yeah. I
Both
remember the one
times you
time.
reduced the damage down to 3. So like if you hadn't, you would have taken like 40 more damage.
True.
So it did help, and we might
yeah.
we don't fully know what the body doubles of the doctor are gonna do. Some of them might be marshals. We don't.
But
know.
like I said, I have 4,000 of it right here in my pocket.
Fair.
if we really want it. And then I also have 2,000 gold if we really want it that badly. I don't even know what it does. I'm here and I don't even know what it does.
Yeah, I'm pioneering for this thing. What it do?
Yeah, what does it do?
It's an item. It has 3
Oh,
charges.
it's like a
It gets
teleport thing. A time
Yeah.
thing.
basically it's a very powerful response item because if something bad happens, when a creature's turn ends, you can respond to them, and you basically go back to what you were at the start of your turn, and you
Oh, that
undo
would be
anything that
good.
happened.
That would be good for like Wex, because he dies a lot.
I mean, for what we're going into, like that could be the difference of, oh shit, I just took a disintegrate and I'm at like 1 HP, and then undoing it.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, because it's not a spell, you can't counter it. It's just something that happens.
And they regain daily, so that's why I'm like,
Yeah. 3 uses of an undo button.
I mean, I'm down to spend money on it because like I said, I have. If we're counting my platinum, I have 6,000.
Okay, so
And
Goomba,
I'm willing.
does that sound good to halvesies between the two of you to get it?
Does he have enough to go halvesies?
Yes, that's why, like, he said that if he trades in the
I
weapon
didn't
he's
even
willing to
see
sell,
that.
he can put in 5,300 at max, and he base-wise
shit, you
gold
wanna
he
go
has
halvesies?
4,300. That's why I'm saying you can go halvesies. Yeah.
No, we'll go halvesies. I don't need any of those weapons.
Yeah, you could each
Go
do
halvesies.
4,000, and that could cover it.
We'll go halvesies on it. So, Cobard, you want to give that temporal amulet to? Does Wex want it? Do you want it, Wex?
I mean, it would give
I'm
Wex
yelling
something
at
to
you
do.
out of character.
So I would give the weapon and then
delete
3K.
whatever it is that you're selling her. That's fine.
Gotcha.
Okay. So just like, because it does say just.
Yeah.
Not my
I'd
gut
say-
disappear.
I'd maybe say give it to Wex, just because he does
Yeah.
have, once he's out of spells, he's pretty much just marshalling it up in cantrips.
Weapons.
So this would still give Wex something pretty impactful he can do.
2, 3, 4.
I can take it, yeah. And my reactions are just kind of fade away, and a couple other things, one-time
5.
things. Yeah, so this gives you something in your back pocket that has a little bit of permanence.
And it also declutters my inventory a little bit.
I mean, fair. The greatest thing
I
at the end of the
also
day.
bought Dust of Disappearance, guys. That's why I was asking that invisibility question earlier.
Yeah, if the effect says that it's like the normal invisibility,
Yeah.
it's pretty much you get 1 attack at advantage, unless it states you get like the property of greater invisibility.
Hold on. Let's read.
Why hasn't it
Let's read,
added
friends.
to his inventory is the question. Oh, okay, there it is. Alright.
You become invisible for 2d4 minutes.
Doesn't say it's borrowing a spell, so
It doesn't.
it just states you are invisible. So I
Yeah.
think you'd be good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be pretty strong for you.
Hobard's gonna hate me.
We are going against an archmage that has
We are.
up to potentially 9th level spells, so I mean,
And I have
yeah.
beef.
I will be able to remove my gold and that weapon soon. Just finished DD dinner. All good, Gopa.
No, go for it.
I'll go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and sell the Dragonkin pike weapon to get 1,000, and if she is all right with it, I'll trade half of it for the Ring of Swimming, and then the other half I want to buy one of those elemental gems to maybe give somebody.
Okay.
So I will delete the pike. And I think both of those items are in just Foundry default, so I can just add them. ring of swimming. I do kind of have to input it fully because there's a lot of fucking rings. Okay, so I'll trade for that, and then I will go ahead and let's see. She's got earth. She's got all 4. She's got 2 of water. Earth is the biggest boy, but she does have an air, and they are pretty good for the utility. Fire
Reverse
stuff.
fetch.
Oh, the shop is closed. Should it just delete? Should I just delete from your sheet? Yeah, you can just delete it from your sheet. You might also need to reverse fetch. He has been activated. I'm getting this one for somebody else. I'll get the Earth Elemental gem. So. Gem. Got one. So I will buy her 1 use of the Gem of Earth that she has. And I'm kind of tempted to sell my other rare weapon to get 2 more of those so we can pass them out so everybody has something as a back pocket, like emergency button. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and sell the bolt crossbow. And I'm going to buy trade, or I'm going to trade for it an air elemental and a fire elemental gem. So
Ooh.
I'll probably end up keeping the fire elemental. Who wants an earth and who wants a air?
I'm down for whatever. So if you want to give them to me, if you want to give them to somebody else, go ahead.
I'm thinking right now I'm going to split it between probably Wex and that. So okay, Wex and you.
Wex into that.
Sorry, brain is multitasking.
No, I was just like, who's that?
TLDR, it's a 5th level spell of Summon Elemental. And you get it's the full properties of it. But you do still have to hold concentration. If you drop it, they go wild. But going where we are, that might be beneficial as distractions.
Honestly, yeah.
Because even if they go rampant, it's like, okay, well, they're going rampant and they're still there doing shit. And the doctor might blast their ass, so, I mean, they're chunky, the earth elemental's tanky, the fire elemental's fast, the air elemental can potentially choke out a bitch.
Oh, we also have the Ring of the Fire Elemental, too, from Flora.
There is that, though I don't think that one summons anything. It's more...
yeah, I'm trying
It's more casting benefits. Oh, red, and then I think this one is for air from the base. Yeah, it's for air, so... What's this one? Oh, that's the water elemental. Okay. So I did choose correctly. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna send this to Oz, just because you could have a tanky friend.
Oh, it's so funny because yellow is actually my favorite color.
And I will send this one to Wax as a fun I'll send actually the fire elemental, because
Oh, which one did I get?
you got the earth elemental.
Oh, okay. It just doesn't say it.
It should in the description of it.
No, it does in the description, not on the thing.
Yeah. It's just literally
Guys, we're
summon
giving a
elemental.
monk magic. This is scary to me.
Yeah. Wex, I will send you the fire elemental. And I will hold on to the air. Okay. I think for now that's what I'm willing to trade. I've got more stuff to do, but I honestly think I might just give it to Rick so that he can just make stuff, or maybe convert as an artificer to make either material or stuff that sounds good to him, kind of thing. So I think I'm good.
Yeah, guess what?
Too.
Oh, you're here
Oh.
too, Rick, by the way.
Yeah, you're free to.
If you wanted to buy something, or...
Yeah.
I'm gonna point out I'm right.
Oh, I'm
Fair, fair.
sorry.
Yeah, he's
I
around Fountain. Yeah.
told you I was dropping
Yeah,
to get
drive
off
safe,
7.
please.
She didn't show up till 7:30, so by the time I get back to the sound, it's probably fuck.
Gotcha. In case you didn't hear it, Broly, I did buy you an upgrade for your mechanical boy.
I'm just halfway back. Sorry.
Mechanical
Well,
boy.
super help for the fight, but I can trade it to you once you're able to get on. It won't help too much for the fight, but it at least help your boy be able to get down there. So helps.
I mean, unless I can turn him into a fire breathing one, actually.
It'll give him a swim speed, and we have to go through a swimming section to get to where we're needing to go. So it'll
I mean,
help.
unless I can.
Fortunately, you're breaking up a little too much to understand for the most part. I think I'm good. Avik, anything you can think of at the moment, or are you pretty much good at the moment for what we can?
I go for what?
For anything you're wanting to trade for, like raw resource or material or anything, because
Sure, I can give him a couple uncommons if he wants to work with those. I have way too many anyway.
Make a ranged attack equal to your attacks percent hit. Actually, let me see. Do I have one more item I could trade? Because I might say we pick that up for Giraffe.
What are we picking up for me?
An item that could let you potentially fuck a dude over.
I do that already.
Yes,
But
but it's a very good item for
Oh,
it.
I wasn't against it.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's not in here. Okay.
Well, he's not because he's driving. Yeah.
I was not against it.
Wait, I had to go drop off
Where
the
is it?
monster, but yeah.
I will trade out my
No.
beads of meditation because I can't use them really, and
Oh,
I will
yeah.
buy from her in response. I will ban some iron bands of binding.
I was just looking at those.
Yeah, because you're the only person that could actually use it, and you can huck it at a dude and bind them. And if they're not a strength character, they're kind of screwed.
I doubt too much strength we're talking.
Because they have to make a raw strength check. So
Guys,
unless they are a strength character, they basically if they're not a strength character, they have to roll a nat 20 to get out of that. Because otherwise they're just stuck and restrained. It's not the Iron Bands of Bolaro, but it's a good close second. Because I think the Bands of Bolaro have a DC 30.
What the hell?
Let's just hope it's not a boomerang, and if they miss, I get hit with them.
No, it's if you miss, nothing happens, and it's just now in the field. So in theory, someone else could pick it up and throw it, but they'd also have to see if they hit with an attack roll. And you can, technically, you could, in theory, deflect missile that. Or missing the attack causes the bands to contract and become a sphere once more. Yeah. But yeah, I'll sell my beads of meditation since I'm not really going to get much use out of that as Stitch, because my channel divinity's bad. I'll delete that, and I'll get the bands of binding.
So that's the other end. Hey, Oscar, do you still have those beads I gave you?
Those beads that you gave her?
Yeah, they help her refill her key points.
Yeah, she still has her own.
I'm sorry, what?
The
Beads
beads. The thing
Oh
I just
yeah,
got
I
rid
do
of.
have my
Yeah.
own set of beads. Don't worry. Sounds very inappropriate.
Use the dirty money first.
And I will
Yeah,
send
you
this
know-
to Oz, because you can get more use out of this than I think most of the party.
I'm really gonna say yeet.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I think that's as much as I'm going to be getting.
Around 10.
Okay. Somebody tell me it's on
About to switch back to computer in like a couple minutes. All good, Goomba.
But the pants I got on. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Somebody tell me what's on the shopping list exactly. Exactly.
There's a lot of items. Unfortunately, a chunk of them are attunement, and none of the ones on here are anything that I could recommend to ya or for your boy. Like, the only thing that could maybe help is the Horseshoes of Speed, which just gives them 30 extra walking speed. So you could have, like, little braces on your wolf boy who could help speed him up a bit, but that's really the only thing here that would be, like, of note.
That's good.
There is a potion of spell res in here, guys, if any of us want that. Looking at it.
So what?
Potion of spell res. For while you're under the effects of it, you have advantage on all spell and spell-like effects for saving throws.
How much is that?
That's 1,000 gold.
Got 2,000. Yeah.
Do you want it, and then I can just send it to your character sheet when you get on?
Yeah, that would definitely help me because if I can use the aura of vitality around you guys, that would definitely help. Cast.
Okay, so I'll buy that, and I'll just send it
Plus,
to you.
with
After.
heroism, it would also help that too.
Yeah.
I didn't see this before. What?
So if I wanted to use that new spell that I got, so that
And Rick, you're gonna take 1,000 gold out of your pockets. I hope you understand this. This ain't free. I barely know you. This ain't free.
like I said, I don't care. I'll pay it back.
I'm just letting you know.
Besides, if you want something fixed, or
Nope, bye, Goomba.
Yeah, you're swapping back to his computer.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Goomba.
back.
Yes, I am back.
to
Welcome.
hear from you, Goom.
I just forgot I had 2 more fucking magic-esque great swords, but I can't sell them. Oof.
That's okay. We can probably sell them somewhere else.
Well, I was figuring we can just, for a chunk of our stuff that we can't use, we can literally just give to Rick, and I can help him with like a list of possibly stuff we can make that could be useful, of just raw conversion of stuff, or just literally convert it into materials that he can use for like potion making or some shit.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna get, unless anyone else has anything to say.
Yeah,
Because
I'm good.
you got some
I'm
gems
very happy with
for
my choices.
emergencies. Everything else I either want to convert or such and such. So yeah. Anything else catch your interest, Goomba, that you'd like to do before we go?
I don't think so, because the only other thing I would want would just be another either bag of holding or some other thing, just as a just to have, but that's not really a priority.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So I can wait on that.
Gotcha.
I think I'm about 10 minutes out.
Or we buy 2 bags of holding and have an emergency red button. Okay.
Well, I mean, technically, I have it.
I mean, the only thing is, I don't know if there's really anything in the doctor's arsenal that we could realistically use that on at effect. That would only be useful on an abomination beast that's proving to be a problem.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's any creature.
Yes, but the problem is
correct.
the doctor can just warp back, and we can't use it on his main body because that'll just fuck us.
He can warp from the astral plane.
He's a 20th level wizard. He probably has plane shift.
Oh.
Wait. What? Somebody want to repeat that? What the fuck did I just hear? He's a 20th level wizard? What the hell?
Yeah, his main body's 20th level, and the body doubles are 12s.
Oh,
I
we're
would have
done.
loved to have known that little factor ahead of time.
Well, we didn't know that as in character. We don't
We
know
don't
that.
know it in character. We just know he's insanely powerful, and that dragons cannot wish him out of existence. So it's assumable.
I meant out of character. Either way, I would have loved to have known that out of character, because that would have
I
helped
don't
me a
know.
little bit.
I'm just finding this out now.
Yeah, I mean,
Otherwise, I would have gone like a freaking completely anti-magic fucking route.
yeah, because he's got he is an entity that the dragons can't even touch. So
Damn,
Which is,
dude, make a fucking deal with the devil.
no, he's just twisted magic to his desires to a point that nobody, unless he accidentally shows a bit of weakness, pretty much nobody can touch. It's kind of why the whole premise of right now and everything getting in our way has been such a hassle, because it's like, the rest of the continent ain't doing shit, and we're trying to solve this problem, and things just keep getting in our way.
So, note to self, stuff Jafar's ass back in his lane. Good to know.
That's pretty much why I was kind of getting sassy with the last session when talking about Necroth, of like, hey, I want to talk with him, and get off your ass and actually help us. If your words, if you want him dead, help us do it. Because this is a once in his lifetime, not ours, his lifetime option to fix this problem. It's like, that's kind of why Stitch was to the High Dragon of Death. Once in his lifetime option to get rid of this fuck that is spitting in his face and saying, you can't touch me. Because the Doctor has openly admitted and basically said that the Dragon of Death can't do shit to me. And that he is not afraid. So it's like, that's kind of why it's like, Stitch is getting was getting a little sassy with the, hey, let's make a deal to actually get rid of him and let us enact your will. If what you're saying is true, we will do it. Just help us do it.
Well, out of character, do you know any of his spells? Like,
No.
anything that...
Nope. We know he can project himself long as fuck distance. He loves Glyph of Warding a lot. Maybe a little too much. He technically has Disintegrate and Acid Creation spells and can act like a Necromancer, though what he's doing is much more, I'm going to amalgamate creatures together and mesh their properties and twist them to the point of they're no longer recognizable outside of shape of what they maybe once were. Outside of that, we don't really know. Yeah, put him back in the lamp. Pretty much.
Or at least find a fucking new way to bind his ass like Jesus.
Yeah. And,
Like, does anybody got fucking, does anybody have, like, 8 fucking bracers of domination or something? Like, come on, man.
Nah. Well, welcome to the struggle of, we're on the left side of the continent with really none of the fighting races outside of the one that can barely assist us. And
the orcs.
The elves. The orcs can't, they're pacifists. They can help
I
defensively. And the kobolds are somewhat capable.
The orcs would have been the best option.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. Go back. The orcs are peaceful?
The orcs that we were able to deal with, the orcs we were able to deal with, because there were 2 tribes. One wanted to dominate the city, which we had to deal with, and the one that we were able to treat with, unfortunately, are passive.
Yeah.
Or they no longer, quote unquote, they no longer want to be forced into strife. They will defend themselves, but they don't want to be forced into strife.
Yeah, Korlak's a G, though. We love him.
There's only one other race besides the elves that can help, which is rich people. They're only 35,000 strong.
Yeah, and the kobolds can maybe help, but it depends, because the kobolds were like a level or 2 ago. They were about, or the kobold den up north.
Strong as hell.
They are strong. They're about as strong as us, so they can do something. But the problem is their den is like maybe 200, 300 kobolds, which sure they're powerful each, but against an army of 400 million. I'm sorry, 400,000. No, it's not million. I'm thinking of other camping. 400,000. 400,000 strong. It's like even with 200 to 300 kobolds that are dragon blessed, I don't think would be enough to equalize that at all. So it's like, yeah. And that's a separate problem entirely.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing that I asked the merchants to help us fuck with the army while we were on our way.
Yeah.
What's your explorers?
Yeah, I think we're good, Cobert, for shopping stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I should be at the McDonald's in about 6 minutes.
Gotcha.
Finally.
Yeah, I think for now we're good for this. So probably to go visit the Lord and kind of catch him up, inform him that the Shadow Dragon problem, at least, has been dealt with, and to inform him that we are pretty much within the next few days, we're gearing up to try to go deal with El Doctier to hopefully get rid of him and see if we can get allies and
Yes.
be able to cross to the eastern side of the continent. You got a question?
When we're allowed to kill this damn doc, do I get his body? Please tell me I'm allowed to take his body.
No! No!
I mean,
Why not?
it depends if the super poison doesn't like destroy his body. Because we don't really know.
Kilo just doesn't like disintegrate it afterwards.
Yeah.
Reach
it-
Kilo.
There's
Yeah,
also the
yeah,
fact of there's also the fact of whatever the fuck will happen once Necroth can actually get his claws on him. So like the second he dies, he might just be gone from existence. Levels of spite. We don't know.
Well,
It's-
if I can make a deal with the freaking thing, I only want the motherfuckers hurt.
I mean, I don't know.
Hey, if he's that freaking powerful, I can turn it into something.
We don't really know because again, the body double. I don't really know if we'll give you anything because it's a mix of clone and clone and fucking simulacrum. So we don't really know.
Thanks.
So he has twisted a lot of high level spells, and his OG body is the one we're having to we
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
use the super poison to kill him. Because if we do anything else, his body will disappear, and we lose our chance to kill him.
What is... Sorry, I'm still listening.
It's all good.
No, but we're all set. So to the Lord's house.
Yep.
I'm already even sitting up for this.
Yes. To the what? To the lighthouse.
The Lord, Lord's
Like-
son,
like-
the Lord.
Okay, I got you. Like what? The lighthouse? What?
We're going to Jesus' house.
Blinker that runs the
people.
place.
The leader and at least for the party's perspective, will be few people able to try to help us in all this shitstorm of shit happening on the continent.
Oh, the shit's sounds like it's hurricane.
Right.
Any more sarcastic there, Cobalt?
But
Did you have any more sarcastic with that? Right.
nope.
I've heard less sarcasm going from freaking Tyler.
I
I've just spent
seriously
my
doubt
entire day.
the guy can really do much of anything for you guys.
I mean, he's kind of the only official weight we hold, so
That is true. But
For the moment.
Yeah, we're his like goons technically.
I place
You guys are.
Okay. So what are you guys gonna be doing for the next 3 days? I can give you guys some quests or some shit, I guess. Or
no preparations.
Nah, ain't nobody got
Yeah.
time for a quest.
We're not gonna. There's no guarantee anything we do is going to get us anything of use that will help with the shit to come. Not to mention, you might also throw something at us that makes us use more shit than what we're trying to save up for. So
Oh,
No.
there's that, and there's also the fact we don't want to be injured quite either. You end up getting a curse or some kind of.
yeah,
On Cobalt, that would be exactly what happens.
I mean, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, it's just us spending the bit of time we have to mentally prepare, and do what we can. So,
The preparations I had, I made myself.
I mean, we can potentially have you convert some stuff to make some extra. We'll see.
Yeah,
I mean, now that you could get very rare items a bit more consistently, you have a chance of getting some pretty D shit. But yeah.
Yeah. Though the chances of that.
I have a work extremely hard.
Well,
Money's always
I swear, I'm not
good,
hungry. I still better.
but yeah, anyway.
I don't
You
think
guys
Oz
do
is on the
you.
map at the moment.
Hmm?
I don't think Oz is on the map.
I am. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Ah, you were under some
Wait.
ice. Got it.
Yeah, she's just.
Are you guys inside already?
Stitch had opened the door and headed in, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not realize. I was waiting.
Send Richard in too.
Is it? I
Stitch
pausing
will
it.
kind of Stitch will kind of knock at the door. We've come to give a progress report.
Very well, come in.
Immediately, he sees Stitch. Looks different because this is probably the first time he's seen her like this. So,
I love that the
Yeah.
two girls are in casual clothes for once.
yeah.
You're chilling in casual clothes.
What's instead of the heavily armored fluffy wolf?
Oh,
Well, I mean, in fairness, the last few times
You're
we've come
welcome.
in and out, we've had new allies. So, I mean, yeah,
yeah, it's nothing new. People die all the time.
sadly.
Y'all really aren't making me feel any good at all. Like, what the hell, man? It's supposed to make your allies feel good. Why you gotta do me like that? Come on.
Hey, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Well,
Apparently, you got the wrong kind of
What do you
cookie.
have to report then?
We had successfully removed the Shadow Dragon problem to the southeast and dealt with that problem and helped liberated the city. So that is one ticking clock off the board.
I see.
We have gathered information, supplies, and what best we can for our current preparations, and are right now in our final stretch before making the last preparations to try to see if we can breach to the eastern side and deal with the problem of everything right now in the center of the continent and get ourselves allies. There is a likely
Right,
chance
so
that
you were saying that you were having issues getting over to that side.
well,
yes.
yeah.
There's, I do not know if word has reached you over here, but the abominations have only increased in ferocity as there is now a wandering mind flare dragon roaming the center of the continent.
I see.
So unbothered.
I mean, yeah.
The guy see, uh-huh.
Well,
What is he gonna do
bullshit.
about it?
Well-
Like-
I was gonna say he doesn't have any kind of reaction at that.
Well, I mean, in fairness, one demonic dragon for another. I mean, what's the
I
difference?
kind of want to insight him.
Enslaved undead army, or now mind flare army? If he's aware of what they are. I mean, one evil for another, honestly. So I can't really fault that.
Yeah.
Great.
Hopefully with-
These issues just continuously
Yes.
build upon one the other.
Kiana, we were contacted by the Dragon of Secrets that she will be trying to look into if there is a way to deal with that. However, with what we are currently preparing, we might, if we are successful, might be able to deal with it in our own way. We are, as I priorly said, we are preparing what we can, everything we can for trying to storm the Doctor.
I love that Flint is nowhere to be seen.
Well,
The
I mean,
one
I,
person who's from here is nowhere to be seen.
listen, I've had my piece of walking. There's two of me for some reason, but
Good.
It's a doppelganger.
not again.
Not again.
We know of an entrance to hopefully be able to storm his keep and bypass a majority of his defenses. And we have something that might be able to put the nail in the coffin for good. Whether or not we'll be successful reaching that, we don't fully know yet, but it is potentially our one and only chance to try this.
I see. So, what exactly it is that you are planning then?
Come about 4 days, we will be collecting the last of our commissions for the necessary gear to travel from the intel we have of what we will need to breach his fortress. We will be using what we have available to us to make out there. Prepare as much as we can magically and brace ourselves for the machinations of whatever this bastard has prepared in his lab, and try to put him down for good. There is a likely chance we may not come back. But Stitch will kind of tap the satchel on her side. Equally so, there's a chance that we can end all of this. That his machinations will be gone, he cannot come back, and that we might be able to save the dwarves and actually reach the eastern side of the continent for assistance. So currently, we are preparing what we can to craft what tonics, tinctures, and last-minute adjustments to gear, and we'll be making our way there. We are willing to trade the necessary cost and funding, but we are needing, unfortunately, as our stop to the Gnomish city and their struggle to hold their borders, we were not able to find much in terms of ironing out the details we are needing for certain items to ensure our chance to get as close as we can to the heart of his operations. We are willing to supplement the cost if needed. We are needing 2 scrolls of the non-detection spell, and if you're able to, if there is one in our stockpile here, a scroll of Hero's Feast would be greatly appreciated, and we're willing to trade and accommodate in price if need be for such items.
You might find that in the Wizarding Academy. That'd be the only place I could think of that would have such a thing.
All right. We'll have to go to them and seek with that then. Hopefully they have some more. Other than that, that is most of what to report so far.
Yeah, well, I wish you the best of luck in whatever it is that you endeavor in.
Thank you. Well, kind of Stitch looking to the rest of the group. If we have his
Is there anything else
permissions.
that you require of me?
I mean, I'm not sure there's much else we can ask, given we've already asked so much. Oh, hopefully, we have managed to reestablish connections with the kobolds. So potentially that is an avenue you may ask.
And the as well as the orcs.
Yes, the kobolds seemingly from recent events seemingly have been booned via draconic blessings, and while we have grown stronger rapidly in these past past week, they were rather strong, and they are about 200 strong if they are willing to come in full force. So, potentially an ally that might be able to assist in some effort to be able to help protect the city should we fail. Kind of just looks to
Yeah.
the group.
Kind of sighs a little bit.
He just sighs.
Yeah, he kind of just sighs.
I have to deal with this shit.
Is it a disappointed sigh, or is it like, what kind of sigh are we talking?
Yeah, it seems kind of like a, oh god, why do I have to deal with this? Kind of sigh. He didn't really want to deal with the kobolds anymore.
Ah! He asked us to reestablish connections!
I know.
Well, unless there's anything else we can think that we would need to ask of them. Yeah, there goes Rolly.
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Probably, switching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, I think for the most part then we should start with our preparations.
Yes. Sounds like a good idea.
Very well.
Is there anything I can assist you with? Do let me know.
Perhaps a bit of permissions if, given the spell, we might need assistance or asking of with the what Flint has briefly described to me of Heroes Feast. We might need your permissions to allow them to trade such a thing, since it is a powerful spell. Though that's if something like that is in place. I'm not really sure. I don't really work there, nor know their policies for trading such things.
It's not that they cannot create such things, they just do not tend to freely create such things.
I see. Good to know. Well, I believe with that, then by your leave. Stitch will kind of do a light bow. Does he seem at all phased by Stitch's
I want to
words?
insight this man so bad! Ugh.
I mean, if you're wanting to insight him, you can roll it.
I want to insight him because yes. Solid!
Hello.
Welcome.
Solid. Hello again. I'm changing my dice. These dice have been rolling like.
Well, with your leave then. And Stitch will kind of look to everyone else. Let us be out on our way then. Kind of begin to head out.
Alright. Feel free to do whatever it is you wish to do for the next 2 or 3 days.
Gotcha. Probably
I'm
this,
almost there.
all good. Probably this same day, Stitch would, with whoever of the group would want to tag along, would go to the academy to try to see if we can find the last few scrolls we're missing for preparations.
This is my weird cartographer brain. We obviously don't know the layout of this place. I don't know if there's any kind of map at the library or whatever.
For the city
Yeah,
we're
for
going
the
to.
yeah.
Pretty much, as of right now, from what we understand from information we got from the Siren, we're pretty much going to be. It's a straight shot from the sewer system in.
Hmm.
There's a section with a generator, and behind the generator, there's a crack that she created via busting in. That
So
crack.
we don't have to. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much like she pretty much explained it like it's a straight shot in their sewer system. Once we get to a generator, there's a crack behind it that she made from escaping, and we can use it to go down. It's going to be directly in water, so that's where we need the swimming shit to allow us to go. And from that, we will have a direct access to his lab, and we can just bypass the fortress.
Never mind.
Yeah.
All I remember is
That
like I
was
was
the
towards like I was in the
I
The only thing right now we don't really know is going to be if the sewers are going to be filled with any abominations in there that we'll have to get through. That's the only thing we really don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
James?
But
No, I still like it.
I mean,
No,
I
not
could.
just DVD players.
I mean, how much do we as characters know about mind flayers? Not that much.
we've done a pretty extensive amount of studying with the
Have we?
book and
The wonder is.
like recall knowledge checks. We know a good chunk. Also,
Yeah.
Broly, if you can maybe do push to speak, the background noise. We know, like, we've done a lot of research with mind flayers, both when we had Kilo and Umbra rolled really good checks. We know of the Elder Brain. We know most of that, and like that's how we know what we need the non-detection scrolls to help get past that.
No, yeah.
We generally know that, and from the time with Chaos, we have a general understanding of like, because of Gizmo kind of being able to like theme or like kind of like piece together how he would probably fortify himself. We have a general idea of the depths of his place. We have zero idea of mapping outside of like probably in his direct lab is probably where he keeps his abomination beasts. Because more of the militarized portion of it's going to probably be closer to the Elder Brain on the surface. And outside of like the specifics on them, we don't fully know. Because we just know at the time of using one of the fish, or a fish of knowledge, when we were going fishing in the cross-dimensional Feywild place, we learned at that point in time he had 10 duplicates. Which was accurate to that point, though the next day he had an 11th, which was Zeribu. So we do not know if there is more than that or not. We just know, confirmed amount, we know there is 10. We know he has a main body that we have to, or we cannot attack it or do shit to it, otherwise it will warp out and we lose our chance to kill him. The only thing that we can apply to him is the super poison that we have.
Yeah.
And part of the struggle is, once we get in there, we're going to literally have to rough shot of where we're going and try to find his body. Because that's the difficulty of... We have to get through both his doubles, and we have to find his main body to administer the poison. That is pretty much what we know in character. We also do know that there should be less of a trap presence in his lab, though. The thing being... less. We do not know if he's still going to have traps in there or not. But it should be less than his keep.
Peanuts.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much what we're working with. And I mean, it's probably safely assumable that he's very powerful, considering we have talked to multiple of the High Dragons, and they have pretty much confirmed that they cannot wish him out of existence.
Yeah.
So he's up there in strength if a High Dragon cannot wish him out of existence when they can spam
I
it at
mean-
will.
Oz can go to the library with you if you want her to, or it's either that or she's going to train by herself. So
I mean, Stitch is literally gonna go pick up the scrolls we're missing to equip Rick for what he needs to be able to come with us. Try to find the Hero's Feast scroll. And since I can't really do too much other than that, outside of trying to maybe help Umbra, since I think Flint and Rick are going to be busy making stuff,
yeah,
outside of just like trading, I was going to try to maybe have some cracks of Umbra doing at the mystery ball for them.
Oh, I could also do that too, bro, if you want.
Yeah.
Some
That's,
mystery
that's,
ball.
that's one of the only other things we could do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, Stitch will, whoever wants to accompany her, will go to the wizard's schooling to try to go
I would go with
purchase
you.
the necessary scrolls that we need.
I
also
will,
go
but
with
I do
ya.
have a lot I need to do.
Hmm?
I said I would accompany you, but I do have to start making
Oh, yeah, no.
operations.
You go do your thing.
That is completely fair. Since Broly is now properly on, I can trade him his item.
Also, don't explode yourself or the house, please.
I will not. I will be quite careful.
Okay.
That is meant for your boy. So he now
And
just has a
hold
swim
on
speed.
for me. Because I almost forgot to trade it to you.
Yeah. Honestly, I'll probably just send these to you as well if you want to break them down for material just to craft shit. And I can send you something for good items to maybe make to help the party a bit.
Cool. If we're going to the magic school place,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the academy, how much would they charge us for those extra scrolls of non-detection?
The non-detection should be around like 200.
Mhm.
Or 200 per, and then the
Scrolls of non-detection.
yeah, scrolls
price
of
question
non-detection. Yeah, about 200 because it's the second level.
Well, I think it's more of can they get it to us?
Yeah.
It's 100 gold pieces per scroll, the second level. So
Okay.
Oh, it's 100 gold per scroll. Okay.
yeah.
What all of that?
How many platinum do I have to give?
So how many scrolls do you want to buy?
1,000
Oh.
gold.
Just 2.
Just 2? Yeah, they could.
Yeah.
And then we also need if
Yeah.
they have Heroes Feast.
Yeah. That one's
Oh,
gonna
that might
cost us a
be-
chunk.
A little more pricey, yeah.
That one's like 1,600.
That's 6. Alright.
So
Because
I'll pay for
Or
the
actually, if it was half of the scroll level, it would be 350. So it'd be 1,350 for Heroes Feast.
Let's see here. 6th level is 1,500.
Well, it's 6th level, and it needs a resource worth 1,000. So 1,000.
Yeah, so it'd be 2,500. Yeah.
2,500.
how much do you have?
I've got 17 platinum, and I'm willing to trade magic items if they're willing to accept them.
I have 2,500 platinum.
I was actually gonna ask, how much platinum do I have to give Asmira to equal 1,000?
No, just take it off your amount, and it was 1,000.
Okay.
So 100 platinum.
Yeah.
Alright, that's what I need to know. So I'm giving you 100 platinum now.
You don't have to give it to me. Take it off your sheet. Because I already put it back on my sheet.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've got a little bit, and if they're willing to trade for rare magical items, I'm willing to give them as part of compensation for cost, because I have 2 rares that are worth a chunk.
What was it, 2,500?
2,500 for the Heroes Feast.
Or is that all of them?
No, that 2,500 for the Heroes Feast, and about, I think Hobart said like 100 for each non-detection.
Yeah, so if you want to do the non-detections, I can just like straight up buy the other one.
Okay. That'll take everything else I have for platinum. But
I got 4 platinum.
I've used all my platinum.
This is
Right.
where the glucose cardigan comes in after.
I don't need it, so.
Yeah. So
Fair enough. We'll do that. I'll go
Yeah.
ahead and just send these to Broly in case he wants
Rick.
to
all right.
turn them into stuff. And then for breaking down and just either if he wants to make upgrades for his boy or however he wishes to do it, just give him material or conversion for just resource cost and making shit for potions. Yeah. I'll go ahead and make myself 2 more scrolls of non-detection, and I will trade them over to Broly so that he has one for him and his boy. So half Richard. There you go. That's the thing that'll help us get in. Okay. And outside of that, I think Stitch is willing to help you train or have a training partner for the next 3
Yeah,
or
I
4
mean,
days.
if you
And
want to
or
spar, or
looking
we can also try and do your puzzle sphere
Yeah.
box.
Half day
Um,
training, half day trying to open sphere.
Yeah. You know, we gotta train the body and the mind.
How very fitting for the dragon.
Look at that! Look at that! And I'm big brain now, so
Well, it's wisdom based.
we do have to change though before we spar.
Well, that is true.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to do puzzle box stuff first?
Probably could. So
So good. We want to do puzzle box. We want to do puzzle box slash. Steam.
You want to do puzzle box?
I have a 19 intelligence.
well, the problem is it's wisdom based checks.
It's wisdom.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's why I'm crying.
I think it changed
No, I-
last time. Like, you did it right.
I
think
didn't.
any of us-
It. I attempted it
What?
once with Stitch, and she did not get through the first stage, so
Yeah.
it just changed. Yeah.
Yeah, I did change.
So. Yeah, it did change, but it was at stage 1, so it just changed to a different stage 1. That's it.
They're all wisdom based? Fuck.
Yeah, you might be allowed investigation, but I think that's the only in skill that would be
Oh.
applicable because it's like otherwise because we had changed it to be it's wisdom based because it's from a dragon. It's literally from a Buddha dragon. I mean, it's
Hmm.
spiritual understanding.
Alright,
Yeah.
this one will require insight.
Oh, I got good insight.
Umber's got +5.
I have +6.
Okay.
Okay.
Stitch
Are we allowed
will...
to-
Yeah, we can give each other advantage because we're working together to try to crack it.
Yeah.
I don't unfortunately have guidance, Stitch. So
We will survive.
yeah, you get advantage.
A 17? 17?
Let me check.
Please. Oh, hello. That was aggressive.
I do believe, if I don't remember, I said it to where it's like easy to start and then get harder.
Easy to start in the DC scales per check. Yeah.
So, 17 makes it? is what I'm hearing.
Just trying to see what was the starting DC here.
Yeah, no notes on the DC stuff was given, so that
Yeah.
help there.
No, 17's not enough.
What?
It's like, because it's 7 checks, it's probably around like 19 and ends off around like 26, 27.
Oh my
range.
god.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so sorry, Stitch.
This is technically like an artifact item. This thing starts at a DC 20.
Oh,
So yeah, it ends at 27.
Yeah, this thing is not.
I don't
very
even think
easy to
it's
crack.
possible. It's possible for me to roll that if I roll a 19 on a sleight of hand or a history check.
Umbra can do it on perceptions. Survival, not as much.
And I can just
Medicine,
do it
fuck
very
no.
well.
Or a stealth, but I doubt we're gonna use stealth.
No, well, it's wisdom stuff.
Oh wait,
No.
why did you change, my dear? Okay, thank you.
Next check. Next try will require perception.
Perception.
Umbra.
Midna,
Uh-huh.
why haven't you been using these gloves, dude? These things are cool.
I only just got them. They're also sadly now useless for me.
Can I give them to the dog? Because it'd be interesting.
Problem, you have no weapons to attach to the dog.
I'll just have
I'm
him
also-
throwing axe in his mouth.
I'm also a big shot on the point. You didn't just ask me to try and help with that.
You're doing potions.
I know, but you.
Because this is in the 3 days that you're doing that. So, 3 to 4 days. So, if it's perception, well,
Umbra.
we're just kind of tackling what we're doing in the next few days. I gotta turn you down.
Yeah, what's
loud.
Wex doing?
Recovering from dying.
Recovering from dying. Okay,
I mean, valid.
figured.
Yeah,
Very
'cause-
valid.
He pretty
And
much
probably-
he fully recovers on the day we're ready to head out. So,
Oh yeah.
Probably taking it easy and then maybe asking people if they need any help or anything, but like he's not doing too much. Because it's hard being dead.
It is hard
It
being
is.
dead. Trust me, I know all about it.
Hmm.
Perception. So that's
yeah.
Umbra.
I'll have him try.
Ooh, saucy. Oh, it's saucy.
That is a 28 for the boy.
We got through one.
Yep.
How did the dog get through one?
Well, I mean, in fairness, he literally is looking at it, and Stitch is being his hands for this.
That's in character, 100%.
Yeah, no, literally, it's like that's how he's
What?
doing it because he's probably he probably
There's a
can't
problem,
muzzle
the
it
dog
with
is
his maw.
smarter than us.
Well, in fairness, from one of the aliases he's told me, he is the Everhunt. He, on a daily basis, fucks with the Fae of the High Courts.
Oh, I love that.
So, and that's only the brief bit I know of what he does over on that side. You wish you knew everything I did.
What did he say?
You wish I knew. You wish you know everything I did.
That's probably also when it's not her turn with the puzzle thing. She probably has a book on Sylvan out,
Trying to learn it.
trying so hard.
So how do I break this stuff down?
Pretty much, it's literally just you can do like a crafting check, and literally it's just like you get half of the value of what the material is. So you just have a chunk of magic material to work with. That's roughly equal to half of whatever the item is.
Alright, well I guess I'm doing that with the Clockwork Colony toolbox, because I really like these chain devil gloves.
Yeah.
So Kobar, what would that check be?
I mean, in the past, I've just did it. For the most part, it's the taking apart isn't the check. It's the making it something else. That's the part that requires the check.
Okay, so what do we want me to make this into exactly?
Well, we've got special stuff now for potions, so that's kind of off the table. So it's mostly just things that would be we could deem useful. We're at the point where we could craft probably other rares. Unfortunately, the one thing I could think of that would be ridiculously good for Wex is a fairy rare, so I can't recommend that one. Oh, if we Heroes Feast, we don't necessarily need the fucking we don't need Periapsive proof against poison because we're gonna have Heroes Feast. I mean, honestly, if just to help power up your boy, I mean, whatever maybe you and Krober want to hash out and talk about of maybe what you could help to do to buff up your boy, and just like maybe raw stat wise, I think, or at least for the ones I gave you, I'd be okay with that just to help him survive. Because the big thing to note going into this is I don't think we're gonna get the opportunity of any short rests for this dungeon, which is part of the danger for it, because it is very much do or die.
He's got the mithril frame. Now I just need to give him something that actually.
Well, I was meaning like you could like break down the raw material and then like maybe start working on like maybe giving him like a special mechanic of like maybe you get him multi-attack, or maybe you get him like boost his saving throws by +1 kind of thing. Like just raw upgrades that you could just work on during this bit of time. Because outside of like maybe making the items I've recommended prior, like you could maybe make a Ring of Free Action or a Scaled Ornament to make him immune to being afraid. But again, we're going to get Heroes Feast, and he technically can partake in that. So he will be getting fear immunity from Heroes Feast shit. So for you directly, because I think it's the only thing we can really work on, because most of us have good stuff. As like an upgrade item for your boy, Ring of Protection, or not Ring of Protection, Ring of Free Action would be a good one for him, which is a rare item.
All right, I guess I'll try to make that. Oh, I got.
Would probably be Smith's Tools for you.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know what the next roll is for our puzzle ball. Is it a ball? Is it a box?
It is a ball.
It's a ball.
Yeah, it is a
I'm just
sphere.
imagining like the Treasure Planet map.
Yeah, honestly, that is pretty close to how it is. And every time it resets, it like the different levels of the sphere pop out and like completely refigure itself and then lock in place.
My Treasure Planet brain go brr. It's my favorite Disney movie.
That movie, Atlantis, the people that had those artists, and then they just fired them.
I know! There
How
was
dare
supposed
they?
to be, I think, 3 Treasure Planets.
There were.
Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm angry. I'm fuming.
Okay, that will be enough.
Yeah, because pretty much the same group worked on those movies together, because it's why they
Oh,
both
'cause
like
it's-
stand out.
So yeah, that'll be enough.
For what?
There you go.
Imagine one of them's performance.
Wisdom based. It's
No, I know. It would be funny, though.
We'd be fucked because nobody has that here.
Nope. We would
Alright,
be.
so I just
Alright, so
delete
it's
the
on
Clockwork
the
Colony.
second one, right?
Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
stage 2.
Wait, no one else has performance rather than Wex?
Oh, I didn't even know
Hey,
you had it.
You have performance?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look at that.
That's the most Wex thing.
Hey, he hasn't needed to use it at all, but he can.
It's
He
the
is
most
he is
Wex
proficient in
thing.
the art of dance.
Do I?
Oh, please! You and Littlefoot need to, like, bust it down.
What was your question, Broly?
This one will
No.
require a history.
History!
Clockwork Box.
21.
Why do I keep turning? Why is my token turning?
Because I'm holding
I'm
down
not
shift
touching! Why are you
Hey,
touching
Cobra,
my
it's
token?
history.
It's history.
Yeah! I'm excited, don't ruin it!
Okay. I mean,
I have a +8!
yes. I mean, yeah. I don't have it, and I don't think the boy has it either.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
it's one of his proficiencies he cannot help you with. So this is just on you.
What is it?
Oh,
It's
big brain.
me and Oz, while we're training, are
Big
taking
brain?
breaks trying to open a puzzle box artifact from a dragon to see if
Big brain.
we can open it.
I think it
Possibly,
worked.
you might have just hit the DC.
She actually beat it by 1.
Ha!
Okay, that's 2. In fairness,
I couldn't
we
get
can't really. There's
frickin-
probably not too much we can ask because I know you and Avik are probably both busy making stuff in the house.
Yeah, we don't want to bother the boys.
Fair. If we get any or other intelligence ones, we may come and ask. But
Yeah, because I've got plus 8 North.
I have decent int now.
This one will require athletics, DC 22.
What do you have?
Ironically, I think giving it to Umbra might be the best here.
Yeah, what does he have?
He's got +8, and I can give him.
Oh,
advantage.
go for it. Take the advantage. I have a +4.
I'd like to literally imagine, like, as the sphere configures to something that's athletics, a little.
It's a hot potato.
No, I was gonna say it's a little light, like a little like visor appears on a test your might.
It's the punching bag machine.
Yeah, and it's just like Umbra sees it, the one word he understands. Oh, you're on, and just fucking starts to gnaw on it.
It's either that or like remember the MHA like the ball throwing test.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I imagine is him having to yeet the ball.
Okay, so the DC right now is sitting at
22.
Is sitting at
22.
22. So to beat
I'm
this,
so scared.
let's see, he's got 8. So to beat it, he's got to roll
14.
16, 14 higher.
Mm-hmm.
Because 6, yeah, okay,
14
so 14
higher.
or higher. So let's see. Nope.
No!
Alright. That is a fail, so the
Oh.
capsule will reset. You will
The
have to
whole
start-
thing!
Yep, the entire thing will reset.
Oh.
You will start over.
One more go.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
like kind of one of the issues about this thing is that you can fuck
Yeah.
up. It's just like, well, you guys.
Okay.
Again.
It's gonna sound wild. Can I thieves' tools and try and break it?
No.
Is
No,
No!
it is legit an artifact. Like
no, no.
the problem is this is the only way to open it.
My thieves' tools rolls are very good for some
Technically-
reason.
I have a stupid thing. I technically have an item that could let us open it. The problem is it would waste its charges, and the item's really good. I also don't know if it would count for this.
What is it?
I have a chime of opening that I've been saving specifically for the doctor.
Oh, then don't.
Question, Kobar, does this count as a locked object?
I mean, technically.
It does technically count as a locked object.
Didn't
Okay.
what's her name have a chime of opening in her thing?
She did. The thing is, I
Yeah.
also have one, and it has 10 uses, so it would eat 7 of them, but we'd have 3 left over. I don't think we'd need that many uses of this thing, because we'd have
Ah!
2 people really good at lockpicking. The question I'm
Yeah.
asking right now is, like, Stitch basically, like, right, and she kind of, pulls it out of sight, and the funniest thing is, it's literally just, like, a pipe. That's all it is. It's just a wind chime pipe for the item.
So it starts back
Ding.
to wisdom. It will require a survival DC 20.
Gotcha. She kind of looks over. She looks over to Oz. Probably right. I imagine first day's probably gone by. It's the second day. We've probably sparred in the morning and just looking like,
Oh yeah.
okay. So
I've got a plus 14 in my survival.
Hey,
I mean that's an option. However,
you're working.
you're working. You're doing stuff in the house.
You're in the basement. We're probably like upstairs in one of our rooms.
So
Do not make me sound like a gremlin.
so I have this item that could potentially help us open this. The problem is this worth using it for?
I mean,
Because the thing
how
inside
badly
is
do you
supposed.
want to know what's inside this thing?
Well, the paladins told us what it would be. The thing is, I don't know in what regard it will help or how it will work is the problem.
What was it again? I'm so sorry.
If you're able to open the sphere, it will tell you the truth. How this works,
Just the
and
truth?
it'll tell you the truth. And the thing is, they did not specify on 2 people around, to the only one who opens it, what that truth involves. It could be anything. If it's about yourself, something about the world, etc.
If we get Full Metal Alchemist, Cobard, I'm leaving.
In theory,
Mhm.
because of how this magical object works, it's
Mm.
basically like an Arcanist's skeleton key.
Oh,
The only problem is, if we use it, it's going to heavily burn through its uses, meaning we'd only have about 3.
I mean,
Given-
are you saving it for you know
It's for-
who?
It's for him, yes, in case
I
we run into
mean-
places we can't get into and we need to open quickly.
I'm quite
Granted,
good
we
at
have you and we
opening
have Rick
doors.
with your capabilities each. So this was
Yeah, no,
mostly
I'm-
just a safeguard.
No, I'm very good at unlocking things, disabling traps. Like that's
And I mean,
So, I mean-
well, I don't know what the quote unquote, and she like literally, like, just kind of like, she's literally wearing like crop top and just like standard pants right now for training.
I'm just training us the equivalent of a sports bra and sweatpants.
Yeah, it's like she's just looking at you like, I mean, I don't know about you, and if whatever possibility of truth here this might reveal, but if it is per person, there's a lot right now I'd like to know.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
Plus, it's a bit of a bonding moment for the two of us to have that's something off topic from. She just gestures to the air, everything.
Right?
And Umbra in the background watching. What? I don't care. I'm chopped liver. You're here too, yes. Though I imagine this. What would you want to know, anyways? That's a secret. Smiles. Many things. Like, for instance, how to get that damn crab. Don't remind me of that.
What is he talking about? I
He
think
was
the only
saying
word I got was damn out of that. I'm not going to lie.
the short version of it being there's
Hmm.
plenty of secrets he would be interested to learn of as well, such as getting that damned crab.
Oh yes, the damned crab. I don't blame you, Umbra. And Scritches. Oh,
You hear a thump from the tail. Slight response.
oh, it's so
Uh,
funny because Oz is not a dog person.
Well, to open it,
I mean, do you trust me enough to open doors at the doctor's? I guess is really what this is.
yes. Yeah, she is staring at your eyes, literally in a sense of like, yeah.
I'm just gonna hit a couple buttons. Damn it!
Cobard, I will go ahead and post in the chat. I will use 7 charges of the Chime of Opening.
7?
That's how many we need to open.
No, I thought the way it sounded like is that you were gonna use 3 of them.
No,
And you would have
that's what
7
Stitch meant
left.
of, no, we have to use 7 to open it, and we'd have 3 left. That's what Stitch meant of,
Also-
do we want to open it?
What do I get from a 13 insight?
Ah, yes, the priorities. Let me roll this flat, see how well she's
hit a
composed right
couple
now.
buttons.
Let's see how well composed she is right now.
Oh shit. The sports bar isn't distracting enough.
With a 13 against that,
I got half of what you got. I got nothing. I got nothing.
it's clear she does trust you. Maybe in a bit more of a way than just like a friend.
Alright, you cast a
But
spell.
however the fuck you interpret that of like if she cherishes you as a very close friend,
alright,
you
so
don't know.
You cast a spell 7 times to open this thing? Okay.
Yes, I'm going to activate the Chime of Opening 7 times and forcefully open this box.
Alright. Each of the locks begins to open as
Mm.
one by one they begin and to like just basically so the box basically opens up kind of like a Russian doll where the box like kind of like opens
Mhm.
smaller.
It gets smaller and smaller.
As you finally get to the end, Stitch, you find inside looks to be a piece of paper.
Oh no!
It's gonna be a fucking
I
meme.
swear to God,
I mean,
it's
yeah,
just
in
a
fairness.
fucking fortune cookie.
Stitch will pick up the piece of paper.
Oh,
Lol, get wrecked, nerd.
shut up!
I mean, we don't know. This Buddha dragon might have a sense of humor. Who knows?
Buddha
Okay,
dragon.
are you reading it?
Yeah, Stitch will read it. Kind of like looking at Oz, and we'll read it.
Piece of paper says, "Those that truly wish to learn will not take shortcuts."
I'm sorry.
The box begins to close back up.
No,
It's an
I'm so
anti-cheat.
sorry. That was it.
That was it.
It was a fucking fortune cookie.
Should have expected from someone as spiritually inclined as him.
I don't know what to do. That's so frustrating.
No, that's not actually
Oh!
what that is. It's just basically a
That's in
Yeah,
response
it
to
said,
them
"Hey,
doing
you
that.
did."
like that,
Oh.
but it does have kind of like an anti-cheat.
Oh, it really
Anti-cheat.
just said, "Hey, you cheated." Oh.
Again, it's an artifact from a high dragon.
Oh, I'm so upset right now. I'm so upset right now.
Put it. Like,
So pretty much, in other words, yeah, it gave us the nice attempt. However, the actual thing is still in.
yep,
I'm
basically.
upset right now. So upset right now, Stitch.
I get you. I understand that you're frustrated, but again, like,
No, this is in character. She's upset.
oh yeah. Again, I don't blame you. I really don't.
Well, glad that we won't be needing those charges.
Right?
Well, not much else to be done. If
Well,
that's going to be how it responds.
I mean, we did kind of try and cheat.
Well, not my fault. This is something that only those who are rather wise and old can even open. And even then, I doubt they'd be able to do it. Given this thing is wanting you to have understandings of facets of all life. She's just kind of like picking the sphere rack up and is just going to put it back in her bag. Who knows? Maybe it'll make a good paperweight. And I think outside of that, because there's not too much otherwise I think the two of us can prep for. I think it kind of just comes down to what Avik and Broly are able to make and do. Yeah. If you're wanting to list off the potions you're wanting to make, Avik.
Oh, yeah. Let me go through the listing here of what I can make pretty much most potions, because I have studied them for a long while. So I'm also pulling up Viola because she... Actually, no, I need to pull up Grumdus because he actually has the potion list.
Grandpa Grum.
Grandpa Grum.
I miss him so much.
I know you do.
I miss Grandpa Grum.
Okay.
Fucking Leon and Silas. Fuck them.
Explain to me who the heck this.
Another character in a different campaign that had to leave because of circumstances.
Yep. So, I am going to make around... I have 2,700 in stuff to spend here. I'm going to take...
Me, you got 3,000.
3,000? Okay. So I have 3,000 to work with here. I am going to make 4 potions of Superior Renewal, which is only about 100 gold cost to make, which is still insane. I'm going to make... I'm going to transform the 13 potions of Mediocre Healing into Greater Healing for exchange of equalcy, because they are the same price. I am going to make 3 3 potions of heroism. I'm gonna make 2 potions of luck. I'm gonna make 3 more potions of superior empowerment. And I'm going to make 4 potions of cloud giant strength. And 2 potions of flying. That should equal out to around 3,000 cost. I'll also make, in the same sense, I'll also make another potion, 2 potions of climbing. Actually, I should probably make... Yeah, I'll just make 2. That should be all I can do, so I guess I will pull up my rolls. Do you want me to just do all in one, or you wanted me to do multiple?
Go Bard.
That's it.
Go on.
Sorry again. Sorry.
So I'm making many different potions. I just listed off for stream.
Yeah.
And I've pretty much done my entire value of what they are. So do you want me to roll one time or multiple times?
For each potion, what? For each potion.
For each
Yeah,
potion,
because it's like multiple batches of different.
it is like... It is 7 to 9 batches, and some of them are being exchanged to be higher power, and a lot of it just used to make new potions that are... Some are very difficult to get by.
Yeah, you would either technically roll for each one.
I mean, I can do that real quick if you want.
Flood the chat.
Yeah, it'll flood the chat.
Do it, you coward.
Figure
Well, I
that
don't
out
want
first.
you flooding the chat, so hold on.
Yeah.
I'd say have him do it by group. Healing potion, climbing potion.
That's kind of what we're asking. Yeah, like, do we
Yeah.
want to do it via batch?
Okay, what rarity are you trying to do the healing potions at?
Healing potions are still going to be at... I forget what greater potions are too. It's just exchange.
They're uncommon.
Yeah, it's just...
Graders are still uncommon.
Greater's just uncommon.
Superiors where it starts to get to rare.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally just because we had a different potion system of there were mediocres. It's just making the mediocres into graders.
Because they're basically the same, like, price.
They're the
and
exact
it's
same price.
way
It's just
cheaper.
mediocres are
Yeah, you
shittier.
just you require a DC of 15. How many are you want to make?
A DC 15 for that one? I'm making
Just to make
13.
one, but like you're making 30 of them.
13.
13.
13.
Yeah. It's,
Not 30.
It's less making them and just converting from the shittier potion and just slightly upping the power of each one. Because we have the physical mediocres, it's just upping them in strength to be equal to a greater.
Do you get advantage on those since I'm helping or not?
I mean, if you're helping him, you would give him advantage.
I'm-
You could also
I'm just
cast. I
trying
think
to
I gave.
of how I'm gonna do this because again, all right, hold on.
You also can give him guidance for these because you have that cantrip.
That would be a great idea. Let me do that real quick.
Well, that's going to be
Are
a
you
given.
spending material components for all this? Or the...
For those specifically, no. I am just re-engineering them because they are the same price of components to just make the other version.
Yeah, it's literally taking a potion of equivalent value, deconstructing it, and just rebuilding it to have it be the proper
Equivalent
potency.
exchange.
Pretty much.
Right. Okay, I got you.
Okay. So, yep, that's that. So how do you want me to do this one? D15 times 13?
That was to mark the amount.
Okay.
Are you saying that's going to take us 15 days, Cobard? Out of curiosity.
What? No, like
No? Okay.
That's the DC, I'm assuming, and
DC
the amount I'm
is
doing it.
15 times the amount you're doing. Yeah, like each one does take a certain amount of hours to do, though. You just don't just make a potion and like add.
Oh, yeah, we know
I-
that.
This is why we're going to take time to do so.
I believe it's like for uncommon ones or the greater ones. Let's see here. It's gonna take you about 4 hours to do. So if you were gonna do 13 of them,
Pretty much be most of our time. Granted, cut in half because we have a second
52
alchemist to help.
hours.
We've got a second alchemist able to help him out, so we can cut the time in half.
It's
never
getting,
liked
I'm
it.
getting busy.
So 26 hours.
Yeah. So yeah,
Oh, no.
we're definitely not getting all the potions.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not going to worry about the mediocre at all.
Yeah, because if this is just uncommons, the rares are going to probably be like a day or two by themselves, and we've only got 4 to work with.
Yeah, we have 4 days. Okay, no, they should not take. I mean, for the batches, yes, it'll take a few days, but for just 1 or 2, hell no, it should not take a day.
Well, I mean, in
These ones are
fairness,
gonna take you at least a day and 2 hours.
the rare potions, in fairness, push you beyond human limits. Again, haste pot, haste with no downsides.
I know.
I mean,
I understand that. Stop targeting me.
I'm not. I'm just.
I'm not. I'm talking about Richard.
Ah.
Okay.
All right.
I know you are. That's
just
fine.
Roll once for me, please.
Roll it once for you for that one.
Yeah, roll it once.
Sure.
BS and whatnot.
You also have
Um,
advantage.
Oh,
with your assistance.
yeah, that's fair.
So it's a +1 from bless. Sorry, guidance.
Yep.
Oh, slightly better.
Okay, so I'm not gonna roll all these. I'm just gonna do some like other rolls in the background here to see how many you get. Even with advantage and everything, there's still always the possibility of at least rolling a 1 twice, as small as it is.
Mhm.
Let's see. You still made like 12, so I'll just say like out of all that you missed 1, so you still came out of that okay.
Okay, I'm missing. I missed 1. Came out with 12 greater. Gotcha. Okay.
You just basically just completely
So-
flubbed 1, which is
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
I probably, if anything, I probably used it to like boost the others because of having to water them down to make mediocres from graders. Anyways, so yeah, the other ones I said I was gonna make from there was
And then it'll be
the
only 6 hours, so okay.
I forgot on Stitch's sheet. I do have climbing potions, and I've already put them on Umbra. So if that was just for him, you don't have to worry about that.
yeah, that's fair. Well, that's 26 hours down. I've got
Well, and that costs you 6 hours for that junction.
okay, that's fine. So I'm making 4 potions of super renewal. Superior renewal, I mean.
Super renewal. It's better than your average.
Basically.
Okay, those are rare.
Yep, that is a rare, and that is 4 of
Those
them.
will take 6 hours to do.
Each will take 6 hours?
Each will take 6 hours.
Hmm.
Again, the the more rare they are, the longer they are going to take to like.
I know that's not the problem. I'm having to also time this over how many days I'm gonna be doing this shit.
If you need to push one of the days to do a bit longer, I can Greater Restoration you to remove one thing of exhaustion.
I'm not worried about that. I can also.
I just figured I'd say we can do that because I can do that without technical cost. So
That's fine. No, I'm not worried too much about that anyway. I've got those. I need to make the empowerments. I don't really need the lucky or heroism, and I really do need the cloud giant strength for you guys.
Yeah, I would really appreciate those.
So, in terms, because those are all rares by price, except for the cloud giant, which is going to be very rare, and that's probably going to take me 8 hours to make. If we're going by intervals of 2, and I'm making one for Umbra, I'm making one for Stitch, I'm making one for Osmira, and I'm making one, just making it for those 3 specifically. And then I've got the. I was also gonna try to make heroism, which is another. Is that rare or uncommon?
I've got it in my inventory. I can check.
I don't have a pricing on mine, so that's why I gotta ask.
Heroism
That is also rare.
That is a rare. Yes. So
Okay.
I think potions
So-
only go up to rare shit for like certain ones.
Except for
potions can go up to legendary, but it's usually those tend to be things the DM specifically hands out because
I was gonna say, like,
we've seen legendary and there is legendary potions.
I was like, you literally have a legendary potion.
Yeah, it's a potion of the Phoenix is a legendary potion.
Well, no, not that one. I was talking about the one that she has.
Yeah, I do, or I have a very rare. Mine's not legendary.
Oh, either way, still good on that.
Yeah.
So 8 hours for the 3, 24 hours for just the giant strength. And for the amount I need to make for the other 2, I can get it done in 3 days, but I'm definitely going to be tired afterwards. I know that for certain.
You can sleep on the cot.
Okay, this is why
I mean-
shops only carry so many potions, and because it does take
Yeah.
a while to make them. And
I
to
can-
stock them.
I technically, if we do it from today and the next 2 days, I can cast Greater Restoration 3 times for you, if that helps, because I can do
If
it
you-
once each day.
You can do it. You only need to do it for me twice.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, so with that, I am going to first start off with the Cloud Giant Strength potions. Those ones are definitely going to be higher DC, considering they're I'm pretty sure those are very rare.
I leave R for what they do.
I'm assuming those are going to be like a DC of 20 or higher.
Yeah, it's very rare for Cloud Giant potions.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. What is it you're
It's
doing?
okay.
So I'm going to do the Cloud Giant potions.
They are
To
very rares.
very rare, and by the standpoint of how we're doing the intervals, they're going to take me 24 hours for the 3 I want to make.
The very rares will take 8 hours in total.
Yeah, that's what I said. In the 3 I'm going to make, it's a 24-hour period.
Right. Okay, so which ones are you trying to make here?
Cloud Giant potions.
Okay.
So very rare.
25 DC. Alright, go ahead.
Okay,
You got it. I believe in you.
that is a 28.
Alright, that's one.
I guess I'll individually
And
roll
these
ones, okay.
these ones, yeah, it's less of like huge, so makes sense to roll each one.
I'm going to inspiration that one.
Okay.
Can't?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
The DM reaches hand from a sky, pulls your hand back. No.
Okay, that's another 26. And then last one. And that's a 29.
And there's a cloud giant.
Yeah.
Cloud giant, yep.
Alright, cool.
So that is 3 of those made. Nice.
Oh, I handed you 4.
Yeah, I know. I saw. I was just. Oh, you. I had 1 to begin with. That. No, I was mean. I had 1 to begin with. That's why I got 4 now.
Oh, I got.
Okay. Then after that, I've got the 4 superior renewals, which is going to take me 16 hours to do. Actually, yeah. So those, and then I have the superior empowerments, which superior renewals count as a rare, and empowerments are also a rare. So 4 and 3. Trying to think over 6, 7, 10. Okay, I'll be cutting into the 4th day just barely, but I will be able to make them.
I mean, hey, just fine because I think of the time we had requested it over, it was about noon, so she probably will be finishing about noon.
Okay.
I was gonna say, do you want to try that puzzle box one more time?
I would be happy to assist with it whenever we're not.
No, you're exhausted. Oz wouldn't let you. Oz is like, no, go sleep.
But
You
wing
want me
it.
to try one more time?
I kind of do.
Yeah, maybe we can get it with the.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna waste all our days on this. What else are we doing? Just sparring
I mean,
and taking care of the sheep.
yeah. Which, by the way, since you've last seen Stitch, a lot of her body is tatted. She probably forgot to mention she went to get some tats.
Okay, which of you are kind of focusing more on this box? Just
Why?
question-wise.
I mean, I think I determined the truth bullshit on
Probably
it.
equal.
I
right
mean,
now. I mean, it's your box.
Stitch probably.
It's your box. I'm just here for assistance.
Yeah, probably Stitch.
Oh,
Stitch?
again,
Alright.
I swear, if you pull a Full Metal Alchemist Cobard, I won't be able to recover.
Okay. Chill.
I'm just saying, if we get sent to a white void with a giant door, I will leave.
Of all the world.
You see, I
I
thought
am
you were
one.
talking
I am
about,
all. I am truth. I am God. Whatever the fuck he says.
See, I thought you were talking about, just a character just saying Edward over and over
Roll
again,
me
but
just a-
No! Not the dog!
2 days.
Just a D20, or say that one more
Just
time.
D20.
Okay.
One of us or both of us?
Think for me.
Okay, have fun.
Yeah, here you go.
Come on.
16.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know why I got so excited. I had lucky. Why didn't I use my lucky?
I mean, you can.
You could.
Why didn't I use my lucky?
Shrug.
Le Shrug. Oh no, because it wasn't my roll that failed. It was Umbra's. Never mind.
Funny thing is with Lucky, technically you can't influence other people's rolls.
What?
Yeah.
Every time I ask, I get told no.
It is in the wording of it. It literally is stated that you can influence other rolls.
And every time I ask, I get told no.
It's usually because like if it's an inspo roll versus Lucky, because they count as the same thing for us. That's usually probably why you've gotten told no. Because like we can't. Oh, you failed a saving throw. I'm gonna Lucky it. Oh, you failed again. I'm an inspiration it. It's like we just flat out said it's either Lucky or inspo, and it's.
No, that's not what I meant. I was trying to give it to y'all. And I was told no. Multiple times.
I do not remember that then. So shrug.
Oh, I think every time.
Oof.
But no, I don't know what the first puzzle one is. I'm scared.
It's because because you can only use Lucky to force another person's if it's an attack roll made against you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good answer.
Yeah. It's
That's why you've been saying. That's why you've been getting node a lot. Probably.
So I've been getting node. Awesome.
Because it's
That's
in
right.
the wording of the feat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fair. I have not taken Lucky.
Alright,
I don't think since I played D&D. 16.
Alright, studying the box, and it gets strange intricacies. And after, like, toying around with it over and over again, and try to, like, figure it out, and discovering that you can't cheat the box.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But just because you cannot cheat the box does not mean there's not another way for you to open the box in a simpler way.
Okay.
Has to do with truth. We gotta be honest in front of each other.
Okay, so there's another way to open it that's much simpler.
That's all I got. Is we gotta be honest with each other. That's about it.
I wonder. As you would actually see, Stitch in the moment, kind of holding it. Because in fairness, I don't think she's tried this specifically. Stitch would kind of hold the sphere in both hands, take a deep breath, and just kind of say out loud, "This is who I am." And you would see, from Oz's perspective, you would see she activates her true self as the dark shadowed wings kind of spurl from around her shoulders and open. The horns darken to the base with the cracks, and her eye, or the sclera of her eyes, go pure black as the dark mist surrounds her once again, as she will activate her form of dread. In the presence of this, and seeing if telling a truth of herself and kind of admitting it responds to this in any way. That or tapping into draconic power, because this is also related to that.
Bitch, you look really fucking cool, by the way.
Alright, as you do this, the box begins to change.
Oh,
Begins to
it's just changed shape.
shift and form and twist and turn and becomes a different item entirely.
Oh?
Okay.
You find that this form of it is actually much simpler to figure out.
Oh.
All right. Thank you. I'm still getting used to this.
No, like, you look really fucking cool.
She kind of just gives a smile. I guess with it now being in a bit of a different state, Stitch is gonna sit down and try to up. Okay.
Hold on a second.
Darkness manifesting, Paul.
Make a deception check.
Ooh. Ooh, that's ooh. Okay, here we go. Honesty Paladin with no proficiency in deception yet.
Yep.
Ooh boy!
Wow, look at you!
Hey!
Yeah.
That's a 19.
Alright,
We'll take it.
so
A high five through the screen, Minda.
what lie do you tell this box?
What lie do I tell this box? Do I have to say it out loud?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that must make it as believable as possible.
What would Stitch know at this point that she would boldly say that is false? Do I be sassy?
Be sad. I don't know.
If I feel the compulsion of this, Stitch would close her eyes, and I think she would just mutter aloud, I believe my mother is not hiding anything from me. And that she is being honest with me. When it comes to involving my family's history.
Alright, the item will begin to open. As you see gears and things turn, and inside you find is another box.
Oh my gosh!
My God, my mother really did give this to me as a gift. It's her Christmas present content. Stitch, out of character. Sorry, that's a real life joke for me. My family very much is a fan of box inside a box inside a box.
Oh, I do that too. I will wrap
Uh,
shit in duct tape.
Stitch will reach inside to pick up the interior box.
Alright, give me a second.
Oh boy. Girl time with the dog.
You know what's with the dog? What the dog doing? Like,
Genuinely?
Oz, honestly, Oz, do you say that out loud, right?
Yeah, she said
Oh,
the
Oz
first
is
half.
laughing.
You can say Stitch, like, when she closed her eyes, she kind of like almost like having to suppress a snarl saying this
Oz is
evil lie.
snickering at what you said.
I would say Umbra in this moment, both watching this conversation, very intrigued. I think at this moment has dropped the guys, and it's just kind of like very much behind the two of us, just like peering down, watching.
Alright, as what you find inside.
Okay.
Oh gosh. So it's another puzzle box. Do you want to take a crack at trying to open it? Like, do you want to? We can try and open it.
Well, it's an actual puzzle box. This one you can actually sit there and solve.
Yeah.
Oh, I please.
I think Stitch kind of like, as her form, the mist and the shadow starts to dissipate. The dark on her horns goes back to the tip. The wings kind of dissipate into mist. And she just kind of closes her eyes, reopens them after like blinking, and the Scalera goes back to normal. She kind of holds it. I think as a promise that we'll make it back. To open it proper once we're done with everything.
I like that.
And I guess I will now note that is now the puzzle ball has now become a
Puzzle
genuine
house.
box. Yeah,
Puzzle house.
I will mark that down. Mess with puzzle box. Check mark. I still have that capped in my notes, just at the very top. Mess with mystery box.
Number 1 on the checklist.
Pretty much. Puzzle ball
No, puzzle house.
has become a puzzle, very genuine puzzle box. Okay, yeah, Stitch, I think, would put that in her bag for now, and at the very least between her and Oz as a promise to maybe try to unlock once we are done with everything. And to come back to do this. Speaking of which, at some point I should be receiving some type of gift anytime soon.
Oh, yeah, that. She's not gonna come talk to us again.
No, more than likely she would teleport it here. Otherwise, we have a lot more problems with how I'm looking right now.
I was going to say, poor Littlefoot, I'd have to punch him if she called us to Littlefoot.
No, she either would have one of her followers or her Dragon Knights come to deliver it.
That's so sad.
I mean, in fairness, she's dealing with bureaucratical business of the world.
No, I understand that, but like, take 5 minutes out of your day. Takes 5 minutes.
Better than most other dragons. She's not trying to kill me.
True,
Well,
I guess.
She holds up a finger. Well, actually, I can't say that anymore. She kind of like, her eyes just dart down to like herself. Looks back up. Can't necessarily say that anymore, because I don't know how she's going to respond to this.
You know, we don't have to tell her.
I'd like to believe that.
We can just say you got like
that.
work done or something. Everybody gets. You don't care about that kind of stuff, though.
Anyway.
You got plastic surgery. That's our big lie.
Alright, you bypassed the first true test of the box. Now you have to pass the second true test of the box.
The second true test.
The second true test of the box.
Fair enough.
Again, this just looks like a simple, solvable puzzle box where it just you like just sit there, logic it out for yeah. Whether or not actually what you need to do is a whole other matter.
Hey, Cobard, while we're in town, is just nosy. Madame Fortune's hut, is it happen to be where it normally is?
What's that?
Madame Fortune's hut, is it where it normally is when we come to town, or is she not there?
It's not there.
Still. Ah, damn it.
The first test was basically trying to forcefully open the box through various skills. You have
Mhm.
learned that
Mm.
no, you didn't really need to do that. You just
Just
need
gotta
to be one,
be your truth.
honest with the box, and then two, try to make the box believe you.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
How's Flint looking? I'm sure it's looking rough.
Well, thankfully, because of the times where Stitch has gone to visit him, outside of probably a bit mentally tired, physically, okay.
Yeah. I'm sure we brought them like snacks and whatnot.
Hmm.
We went down for snack time checkups.
More than likely.
But so,
I guess that'll
Cinnamon's.
be a clue is that you don't necessarily have to do what is the initial
Mm-hmm.
solution.
Like, just the truth about yourself.
Well, the truth about yourself was to change the form,
Change the
Mhm.
form. Okay, never mind
or
then.
to reveal the actual
Box.
box.
But like on our list we have Cinnamon's. I think that's it.
But yes, no, Man of Fortune is not there. Okay, well, anything else you guys wish to do for your 3 days? You want me to go ahead and skip ahead, or?
I mean, I think for the most
Um,
part, that's for the
I
activities
think-
of both parts.
yeah.
Because Wex is pretty much kind of recovering in the back.
Yeah,
Oz was kind of
Oz
training
is-
and splitting between the
yeah.
box.
The second day, Oz is like probably avoiding everybody though, and like sitting by the water.
Mhm.
Just saying, because the next day was the day that Oz and Stitch talked about. So she's probably alone.
For the second. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we technically have to wait 4 days. Because
Yeah.
it was 4 days to have it be completely done for the commissions. 3 days for whatever Stitch's mother's doing.
Yeah. Yeah, so not the 17th, but the 18th. Oz is a little
It'll be the 18th,
melancholy.
yeah. No, not
She's a little macabre, if you will.
Here, there, so 4 more. So, ironically, we'd be, I think, be heading out on the 21st.
Oh my god, 21? 21.
Potentially, yeah.
Um,
And then Flint, and for when Richard was able to assist with it, with working with normal sleeping pattern, because I can only do the greater restoration for one of the 2 of them. Yeah, I think for the most part that covers the party, because Umbra was just kind of vibing, honestly.
Yeah.
Not what she could do either.
Cause I'm gonna just chill with Oz. I don't care. If Stitch got other things to do.
Not really. I mean, so I think for the most part we're good to flash
Yeah.
forward to our 4th day and whatever
Oh, that's so scary.
to whatever gift me mother sends.
Well, the 17th is day 1. 2, 3. We'll be leaving on the 20th. Hate to break it to you, Midna.
We have to wait 4 days for the commissions to be
Yeah, no, the 17th is 1, 18th is 2, 19th
Oh yeah,
is
okay, so
3, 20th
damn.
is... Yeah.
Damn,
I know!
damn, so close to
I
perfection.
know, it's okay. It's okay. 21's very funny.
Alright, let's see here. What is your mom sending you?
Good fucking question.
I don't know. What is she sending
You
her?
asked for a weapon, right?
Yes?
Of some sort. Okay.
Yeah, that I did. Yeah, a weapon of some sorts. Thinking on it more
It's-
now. Wish I had.
It's something you're not
Yeah.
proficient in.
Roll me a D3, please.
Kentucky.
I'm just imagining it's something you're not proficient in.
There's only one weapon that would apply to.
A
Which is
gun.
what? A gun!
Ding, 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 ding. He is correct. As a
She just
paladin,
gives you a Glock!
Because as a paladin, I am proficient in everything but that.
Again, she just gives you a Glock.
I mean, she's sassy, though I think she also understands what I can and can't
Assuming you want
use.
something melee-wise, right?
Preferably.
Alright, Stitch. How should I get this to you? It's another question.
She is a arcanist.
Okay.
She is an arcanist that has probably up to 7th to 8th level spells. So, teleportation, teleporting a Dragon Knight. It just appears. I randomly get hit in the head with it because dragon.
I swear, if that's how she gives it to you, Oz is starting a riot against your mother.
I mean, she is a bronze adult dragon who is
Oz's luck with dragons will continue. Oh, hello? Hello?
How many more cities are you wanting to break?
Yeah,
know.
I think honestly hitting you in the head with it probably would be the most sense.
Oh,
given how we
we're
left
having
off.
beef.
Yeah, I
We're
probably
having
deserve it.
beef. Oz is having beef.
I was sassy with her with my last call of found some shit out about dad, but and then just hung up. So you know,
Alright, I have added the item.
as we're like walking through town.
Did it just hit you in the head?
What the bloody? All right, that's one way.
The next time your mother calls us, I have a couple words for her. Let's just say.
Bring it clean. While holding it, you reach a creature by 5 feet. When using the okay. Once you reach your turn, you can finish spell slot using the side creature.
My luck with dragons is going to get exponentially worse.
Just one of the following effects on a target until the start of your next turn. You can spend a second on a spell slot or higher, and you inflict the additional effect for each spell slot above first. Next time the target takes damage, it takes an additional 1d8 necrotic or radiant damage of your choice. Next target against you. Guess the target's made with advantage. Oh, it's got that as a bonus? Oh, shit. Okay. And technically, this thing's not a 2. Oh, okay, so I can actually use it. That's at least nice. I gotta move it down in my inventory. Actually, no, I need to just drop the description. Okay. Yeah, so we basically see a giant, a glaive.
Ugh. Stitch, I'm going to have words with your mother.
I mean, looking at it, she at least did a good
It's-
job.
I mean, I don't
I mean-
say it requires it, but I would say this probably does require it.
Again,
Because
5
I
minutes.
mean, it isn't a
it's
plus
very
weapon or anything.
rare. Yeah,
It is very rare,
Yeah.
but it also it is just like if I'm not doing anything to activate it, it basically is just 5 feet of reach for lay on hands. Because I do have to burn spell slots to do anything involving the second half of the weapon, and that's all it does. Not to mention, I also have to de-equip my shield, so I do take a penalty even using this thing. Because my AC would drop by 4. Well, it only really works for a paladin, is this thing.
Yeah.
Because it's entirely paladin based.
It is entirely paladin, dude. Stop spinning.
I mean, if you want to say it's attunement, you can. I probably won't use it then. It'll just sit in my inventory. But if it's not attunement, I can actually attempt to use it, maybe.
Maybe. Alright, fine. Whatever.
I can guarantee you, Kerber, this is not going to break the game in any regard, because
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Well, it's certainly an option. Got some usefulness. And it is utility, although to use it, since it is a glaive, I would have to put down my shield. But perhaps the option would be useful. So. And you'll see Stitch kind of adjust the kind of bandolier she has for her javelins, and she'd kind of slide it in. Still kind of itching her head. Because, ow.
You take infinity damage.
That's the real secret of how she threw it over here. She just cast like fucking 8th level catapult.
Yeah, exactly.
Across the fucking continent. Just that'll be good enough.
There you go. Nice little catapult. Just
About yay high this direction. Good enough.
it just flew all the way. Just hit you there.
It's the freaking 7 Deadly Sins thing, like from one of the first episodes.
That's
all I can think of. No, Meliodas like literally yeets a freaking lance across the world.
No, yeah, probably.
No one saw that. Love that.
I haven't watched it yet. I mean,
It's not good. Don't.
Gilthunder's lance, and then returned it with just as much oomph.
Yeah, right next to the guy's head.
Well, I mean, you must be aiming for Gilthunder's head.
I also guess technically, because we did spend 4 more days in town, I guess you can roll your blade 4 more times.
I
if you really want
can!
to. Yeah.
I get more money, guys.
Yeah.
So there's
Other than that, I think we go to collect our cloaks of the manta ray and prepare.
Come on, give me something better than that.
Yeah, before she goes to the potion stuff, I couldn't ask her the one thing I wanted to recommend.
11, 19, 26.
Haha, free money.
Yeah, because I'm fucking broke right now.
See? It's open. So yeah, I guess we don't have to go in there physically, but we go pick up our cloaks of the manta ray and I guess get ready to have Oz cast her spell from the sword.
I know. Guys, I have never used the sword.
It's fine. You can mainly just click it. You're basically
It's
burning all
Windwalk, right?
Yeah, we're using Windwalk.
You ready?
For the most part, for the plan, we're going to activate as many of our prehensile things before the entrance, since it's just outside the range of the city's 5-mile radius. So, for the current moment, I believe we are.
All right, let's turn it to fucking clouds.
We can then we can pass around potions and such as needed once we're there.
All right, here we go. Oh, it didn't work. Love that. And we're using Windwalk.
Yep. And you can choose up to yourself and 10 other creatures. Which I believe should cover the group. Including our 2 companions. And I guess just because of circumstance, we're probably leaving Littlefoot here.
No, that seems the fair thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he did.
I gave Littlefoot the excuse of go.
Okay, so we've got each of the main members plus Umbra. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna use player count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 of these, and I'll start trading them about for everybody for the item. One, To you. Flint, I'm sending you a thingy. Of course.
Ah,
I'm sending you a thingy.
no, I
As the
saw it. I
commissions
got it.
have completed. And 1, 2, Wex. And I'll just copy my thing over to send it to that. I believe I did send one to you as well, Giraffe. Although I think she might have stepped away for a second, so not sure. And I'll just copy paste it to Umbra's sheet.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll stop that there for the day. We're gonna need some help working on this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
I already got the main one kind of set up at the moment.
Too bad,
That's
yeah.
all you need me for then. I get to go.
All good.
The doctor fight better be worth it, or I'm gonna be annoyed.
It's gonna be a lot.
Oh, and Cobard, I'm still killing you for
What?
curse.
What?
I'm killing you for freaking Kage's curse.
It's not like I picked it.
I'm still killing you for it, motherfucker. You gave me one of the worst curses that that motherfucker can get. He's an orc, man. He's not supposed to have that kind of crap.
I don't care.
Either way, I'll see you guys next Saturday for the very first session of the
Mhm.
Twilight